Ladies and gentlemen, episode number 676. Welcome into Twitch TV. We are live with some TWA Wrestle Wars Genesis, a 9-match thrill ride, 4 championships on the line. One of which, by the way, we've been trying to crown an inaugural champion for the last couple of weeks, and it has not panned out for us. Today, third time's a charm. Our tone setter will be for the TWA Speed Championship. And, of course, we've got 3 more championships in the betting rounds, so it is going to be a fire afternoon of matches. Before we get to any matches, though, of course, we'll introduce our broadcast booth frequenters, the frequent flyers, the co-hosts with the most, if you will. We've got Moonraider 25 on here, I believe, anyways. He likes to dip out from time to time. Oh, there he is. And, of course, Luke the Gooner 94. Luke, what are you up to today? You had a good show yourself yesterday. You want to...
Yeah, I did.
Tell anybody about that? What happened? What was the main event?
We had Cena versus Cody for the main event.
Cena versus Cody.
We also had something very different. Our women's hardcore match got an 8-person first blood elimination. It was pretty good, actually.
Went well?
It was very different.
Yeah.
Mickey James ended up winning the hardcore title match for the first time.
That's her first time having it?
That's their first time having it, yes.
Oh, interesting.
Mickey's first time having it. Well, it never used to be intergender before, so...
Oh, that's true, yeah. That's true. Fair point.
The women are outdoing the men in my hardcore matches, man. So the women are doing great at the moment.
Well, we talk about that a lot. The women tend to outdo the men a lot of the times, especially
in real life, yeah.
Yeah, especially in real life. I mean,
I agree. A lot of times I'd rather
the women's division is fire. Doesn't matter. It doesn't even really matter what promotion either. They've all got super talented females on the roster. It's outstanding.
Oh yeah.
Not that the men's divisions are bad or anything. Just I find that the women are producing more stars than the men are these days. That's just my opinion. Yeah. So, and of course, Infinite Oni had a show yesterday and today. Today was tournament day for Oni, so I was there for that as well. You were there for a little bit of it.
He puts on some editing and tournaments. Like I quite like him.
Yeah. No, yeah. He always has some pretty good shows. I believe
he does.
Mickey Ballmer, I think, was in the tournament today.
Yeah, she won a couple of matches in it.
Yeah, she did.
Don't think she won it, but
no, I think she lost in the.
She got a boost because she won like
semifinals, maybe.
Matches, I think.
Yeah, semifinals or finals of the tournament. I can't remember if it was was it a championship tournament? I can't remember now. So it was. She either lost
I think he did one of those boost tournaments, I think.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure
them on Sundays.
She lost either the semis or the finals. I can't remember which now. But
here's the thing: if you lose an Oni stream, like if you get to the semi-finals, you still get boost. You still get a boost, so because you've won 2 matches. So
yep.
You're getting 1 boost each, so you got 2 boosts from it. So it's not too bad.
And then Moonraider's been busy. He's been slowly working on an arena himself. Moon, I don't know if you want to talk about what you're doing, what your plans are for the arena that you're working on. He disappeared. Look at that. Poof, gone. That's funny. So I guess we'll have to wait till he's back to revisit that. So what was going on in we know Team Arsenal was playing in football today, Luke. What happened with Team Arsenal?
The North London Derby. The North London Derby today, Arsenal versus Spurs happens, and Arsenal won. Draw 1.
Arsenal did win, yeah.
Yeah, North London Derby special, man. It's a special game. It's like if you're an Arsenal fan, you hate Spurs. If you're a Tottenham fan, you hate Arsenal, man. It's just how it is, man.
And there was quite a few games today, I believe. Let's have a look here. I actually have Premier League right in front of me. Canada's Premier League just lost another friggin' Canadian team. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on with Canadian sports, but it's nuts. Because Canada has a Premier League of their own, right? So, let's see here. Today's Sunday, right? There were some games yesterday too, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, the games yesterday. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yesterday, Burnley and Chelsea played. Chelsea beat them 2-0.
Yeah.
Nottingham Forest beat Liverpool 3-0. West Ham and Bournemouth, they tied 2 apiece.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace beat the... I mean, it's never a surprise to see the Wolves. I'm surprised they have a team. I'm surprised they have a team.
I'm shocked. Nottingham Forest beat Liverpool 3-0. That shouldn't be happening. That what is going on there?
Yeah, that is a little weird.
If there are any Liverpool fans around here, what's happened this season? You were champions last season, and now you're sitting 11th place in the table, losing 3-0 to Nottingham Forest. What's going on? Can somebody tell me what's going on? Like,
yeah, that's kind of crazy.
You're a Liverpool fan, and can you explain what's going on? Like, I don't know.
To go from top of the league to near bottom of the league is a little nuts.
Well, here's the thing. Like, they got this new manager in, and he won the league in his first season, and now he's sitting 11th place in the table.
Now, do they have the same players they did last season, or?
No, they spent over 200 million on players.
Holy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And you're sitting 11th place in that league. You've signed Isaac, who was arguably the best. One of the best strikers in the league. Well, one of the best strikers in the league, and you're sitting 11th. Like, paid over like 105 million for the guy.
It's a little strange, yeah.
Hell.
So we also had Brighton and Brentford yesterday, and Brighton won 2-1, and we had Fulham and Sunderland, and Fulham won 1-0. They did. Newcastle went over Man City 2-1. And then that was the a lot of the games for yesterday. Today,
Liverpool and Man City dropping points.
Aston Villa beat Leeds United 2-1. And then we've already been.
Leeds were 1-0 when I had it on and I turned it on.
And it ended up 2-1.
Did it actually end up 2-1?
Yeah, for Aston. Yeah.
Look at hell.
Arsenal, of course, won 4-1 over Tottenham. I mean, I don't think that's not really a surprise, though. Is it? No.
It's not at the Emirates. Tottenham have not won at the Emirates since 2010, so it's not surprised, to be honest, that Arsenal beat.
Yeah.
Tottenham just don't show up at the Emirates, man. I don't understand. I don't really get it. Like, it's just like the balls drop, man.
So no more games today.
There's a game Monday.
Arsenal doesn't play again until next Sunday. They play Team Chelsea. Ooh, Moonraider. Chelsea and Arsenal going at it next Sunday, November 30th, 11:30 a.m. start time. Well, for us anyways. For you guys, it's probably afternoon, right? Unless that's a UK start time.
Is it at Chelsea? It's at Chelsea, isn't it, as well? It's at Chelsea.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
It's at the bridge.
Yeah. So, but yeah. That's going to be an interesting game to watch.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah. We should even if we don't have a show to run next Sunday, which we probably will. We probably will, because Iron to Gold is next Saturday, I believe, is when we'll be running Iron to Gold. That's going to be a fun card because a lot's happened. That is going to be fantastic. I can't wait until Iron to Gold. It's kind of like, even though it's not one of our top stream previews we do every season, this one is kind of an anticipated one, if you will. Like, there's been a lot going on in stories and matches and factions. I mean, there's been so many feuds and rivalries. The tag team division in season 6 has been fire. So is the women's division. It's been crazy what's been going on. So, I mean, Iron to Gold's going to be a lot of fun. And then, of course, only a few weeks later, literally, because we usually try to do our final big stream preview of the year before Christmas is what we aim for. I think last year we actually did it after Christmas, if I'm not mistaken, but that was due to circumstances. But this year, I plan to do it a couple of weeks prior. Or, well, not a couple of weeks prior, but a couple of weeks into December. So it'll be like a week prior to Christmas-ish, in and around there. But that'll be our 5th annual TWA Slammiversary stream preview. So that's going to be a big one for us. So lots going on there. But yeah, Chelsea versus Arsenal next Sunday. We definitely want to pay attention to that, because
that'll be a feisty one. That
even if we don't run a show, we should be on the broadcast booth for that game. Just so I can listen to you and Moon go back and forth, depending on what's going on in that game between Chelsea and Arsenal. I think it's a must-do.
In fact, me blooming cousin supports Arsenal.
Really?
Yeah, my own cousin who's He used to stay at my house when I was my early 20s all those years ago.
Let's see what was going on in the NHL, because I know.
What's been going on? I thought the Red
We
Wings,
know
we won the other day. We won last. We came back and won.
Yeah,
I was calling it shit though before that happened. But...
So, of course, the Maple Leafs, however, have not been doing grand. So the Detroit won yesterday. They beat the Blue Jackets 4-3 in overtime. That must have been a bit of a nail-biter of a game, too.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Maple Leafs, of course.
I didn't even think we were going to win it. I thought it just looked like we were going to lose, to be honest.
The Toronto Maple Leafs lost 5-2 to the Montreal Canadiens.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Toronto, I don't understand. They go from doing so well last season.
Sometimes they're all right, and then they're shit.
Oh God, like they're just tanking this year. Like at the rate they're going, they will not make the playoffs.
I don't think Detroit. I don't know if Detroit will, but they are sitting in a good position though still.
One of the most interesting games from yesterday was the rehashing of the rivalry, because Edmonton Oilers and the Florida Panthers played in the Stanley Cup Finals last year, of course, right? And the Florida Panthers won the Stanley Cup for the second year in a row. So they played yesterday as well. The Oilers dumped them 6-3. So St. Louis Blues beat the Islanders 2-1. New Jersey Devils lost 6-3 to the Philadelphia Flyers. Seattle Kraken beat the Pittsburgh Penguins, who are actually Seattle and Pittsburgh are doing well this year. So they beat Pittsburgh 3-2. Tampa Bay Lightning beat the Washington Capitals 5-3. The Kraken Penguins game went to overtime too, by the way.
I like Tampa Bay, so that's good.
You like Tampa Bay? Yeah, that's the second team in Florida.
You don't like them very much?
I mean, I like any Canadian team, and well, any team in general, really. I mean, I don't really have. I mean, I'm a full-ass grown man. I don't really. I like the sport, so I will watch any team play.
I will though.
Yeah. But Toronto Maple Leafs are still my favorite team, even though they're tanking. Like, they are tanking hard. It's not even.
Is Tampa Bay? Is that Tampa, Florida?
It is, yeah. It is. Ottawa Senators beat the San Jose Sharks 3-2. It's in America, yeah. Florida's in the United States, yeah. Colorado Avalanche beat the Nashville Predators 3-0. Utah Mammoth beat the New York Rangers 3-2. It's still weird. Still weird that Utah has a team, but anyway. Much less call them the Mammoth, but whatever.
Utah are more of a basketball team themselves.
Utah Jazz, yeah. Las Vegas Golden Knights lost to the Anaheim Ducks, or the California Ducks, or whatever they're calling themselves these days. Maybe they're just the Ducks now. 4-3 in overtime.
Basketball team myself, but that's my opinion.
And then the Calgary Flames beat the Dallas Stars 3-2 in a shootout. That's how their game ended. Some games going on today, too. Let's see, who's playing today? We got Hurricanes and Sabres are playing. Actually, their game ended 4-1 in favor of the Buffalo Sabres over the Carolina Hurricanes. Winnipeg Jets and Minnesota Wild are in the first period. They're about halfway through the first period. It's nothing there. And then later on, we got the Seattle Kraken and the New York Islanders, Colorado Avalanche and the Chicago Blackhawks, Boston Bruins and the San Jose Sharks, and then the Battle of the West. The Calgary Flames and the Vancouver Canucks are playing. Red Wings play tomorrow, Luke. They play the Jersey Devils. Yeah. I was looking to see if Toronto plays, but they do not play tomorrow. Quite a few games going on tomorrow night, though. Tomorrow night you got Red Wings, Devils, Flyers and Lightning, Blues and the Rangers, Blue Jackets and the Capitals, Panthers and the Predators. Ooh, the battle of the Wildcats, the Nashville Predators and the Panthers. Senators and Kings are playing, and then the Golden Knights and Utah Mammoth play again tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So, let's have a look at So Detroit Red Wings are sitting first in the Atlantic Division, so they're sitting in playoff contention with 13 wins, 8 losses, and an overtime loss. They have 27 points. They're 1 point ahead of the Lightning and the Senators and the Bruins. 2 points ahead of the Canadiens, and they're like 6 points ahead of the Leafs. So, but that's the Eastern Conference. Carolina Hurricanes have 30 points already. So they're all sitting around 20 games, 20, 21, 22 out of 82 games. So, I mean, but by this point in, you can start to tell how the rest of the season is going to look, and it's not looking bright for the Toronto Maple Leafs, unfortunately, for myself.
It's really not. No, you
No.
guys start winning some fucking games, man.
It's awful. Awful. Now, Moonrader was saying that the Seahawks were playing today. Let's have a look and see what happened there, or what's going on there. There's quite a few games on today, isn't there? It's Sunday, I forgot. So, the Bills got down by the Texans 23-19. The Colts and the Chiefs are actually locked in a 20-20 tie right now. They're in overtime with 2 minutes, just under 3 minutes left of the game. Well, the overtime period, anyways. Seahawks won 30-24, Moon, over the Titans.
That's looking good, though. That they bounced back from after last week's loss against. Who was it against? I forgot who they were playing last week. Flipping out.
Well, while we continue our conversation, I'm sure we got some more sports to cover and other things to discuss. I'm sure that Luke will have more information about the Shrine of Mickey. We haven't talked about that in a while. He must have added some new merchandise. I mean, eBay has all kinds of things on there, and Luke finds whatever he can involving Mickey James. We'll see what he's got new from the Shrine. But lots to discuss, including what expectations are, perhaps, for Luke and Moonrader for the upcoming Iron to Gold stream per view. But again, we have 9 matches today, 4 championship matches. We're kicking things off with our tone setter, and it is for the TWA Speed Championship. So let's get the action on the go. Start turning and burning, get the show on the go. But here we go. It is Fallon Henley taking on Anna Jay in a TWA Speed match for the vacant TWA Speed Championship. That is our first match. Let's get it rocking and rolling. So here we go. Luke, Fallon Henley in action. Can she beat Anna Jay? Do you think? Can she beat Anna Jay? We're going to find out for sure. But Mufasa's in the house. Hyper Knight Raven, I see you. How's Hyper Knight Raven doing? I'll get some shoutouts going on here before I forget. It's funny, I always remember them on other people's channels, but never my own sometimes. Or I'm late with them, at least. Even if I do remember. But yeah, what's going on, Mufasa? What's new and exciting? Fantastic match at TWA Legends Night yesterday between TDL and Edge and Christian. A little bit of a surprising outcome, to be fair. The outcome wasn't what I had expected. But it was still a fantastic match, so there's that. There is that. Then, of course, TDL is in action today as well for Wrestle Wars Genesis. They'll be defending their TWA World's Tag Team Championships against Fraxium. Fraxium is next in line.
They're a good team. Well, one of them basically, and I know it's basically very disgusting, joking way, but Nathan Fraser, as part of Fraxium, is a Tottenham Hotspur supporter.
Yeah.
Man.
I like Fraxium a lot, actually. I like Nathan.
I don't like him anymore. I don't think he's Tottenham Hotspur. I'm only joking.
That's the deal breaker.
That fucking thing. He's still a guy, man. He's still a guy.
The following contest is scheduled.
Here we go. Fallon Henley making her way to the ring. One half of the TWA World's Tag Team Champions. Her partner in crime, of course, Alexis James. both representing Team Luke the Gooner 94. Looking to become a double champion today. She would love to become the first ever TWA Speed Champion. But she's got to go through Anna Jay from Team Mufasa first.
People do take this stuff way too far. Like, I've seen a guy trying to take somebody's phone because he's wearing a top of his head. Like, dude, like, you can't go take the guy's, try to take the guy's phone because they're wearing a different football.
To call people out. It's going to get rough around here.
I know this is gonna sound. I know. For me, even though I'm a Chelsea fan and also a Barca fan, like coming from the Spanish league, I wear a Swansea City Swansea City.
Anna Jay, ladies and gentlemen, she is also the TWA Underground Pure Submission Champion. Either one of these ladies could become a double champion here today. Whether Anna Jay wins or Fallon Henley wins, somebody is walking out as a double champion.
Yeah, I like Swansea. I like it. I've been to their match. I've been to only just one of them. One match when they were playing against Northampton Town of the League World Cup, which was the Capital One Cup back in 2019, I think it was.
There's the blackjack numbers for today. Looks like it's 19 is the number to beat. She is.
For the speed championship in real life, actually. Let's talk about that Tuesday, NXT.
What are your expectations there?
If she wins that.
Oh! Holy shit. What the hell was that? That was Fallon Henley with a famouser right off the hop. 2 count. Anna Jay barely kicks out. What the? Did you see that? She almost won right off the hop. I mean, it is called a TWA Speed match for a reason, and it is for the TWA Speed Championship. But Anna Jay.
She commented just 36 minutes ago saying, love to see it.
Tit for tat. Anna Jay with a pinfall attempt here.
Which has,
Fallon Henley barely kicks out.
She's used her best weapon, but the match still continues. She's going down.
Blake Monroe is.
She's thinking she can end it all.
I think we have actually talked about this before. I believe.
Oni
Shinobi FU with the invasion. How's it going, guys? How was the rest of your show? Hope you guys had a good time. I'm sure you did. How was Oni Fans Wrestling today? What did you guys have going on over there today? I've been busy most of the day. I haven't had a chance to check out too many channels today. It's been one of those days I've been kept busy, if you will. But yeah, what happened today? What was your main event? Did you have some championships on the line? What's new and exciting? How's everybody else doing? Hopefully you enjoyed your time over at Oni Fans Wrestling. Oni Shinobi FU, one of the best EFED promotions on Twitch TV, in my opinion. That serenading voice of Oni Shinobi. All the things. Gonna get the dogs outside, so gonna be lurking. Sounds good. Appreciate the lurk. Appreciate the invasion.
Those things never change after
We'll get some shout outs going on here. First and foremost for Oni Shinobi. Anyways, what were you saying, Luke?
You expect these things to last much longer at this stage in the match.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Why do you think that is?
I don't know. Because when you play them away from home, it's a much more even game, not really. When you play them away from home, when you play them close to their stadium, it's different. They games against them.
Yeah.
She kicks out with force.
Another kick out by Anna Jay. A lot of near falls so far. Holy hell. Again, it is called a TWA speed match for a reason. But damn.
Even the previous where Tottenham were better than Arsenal for a little bit.
Speaking of Arsenal, of course we're talking TWA here, but we have Team Arsenal, and it sounds to me like Team Moonrader putting together Team Chelsea. What's your thoughts there? What are your thoughts on that? Are we going to see a TWA rivalry between Team Luke the Gooner 94 and Team Moonrader? In the works. Oh, so you guys have a plan. Fantastic. It could be a fun rivalry. Could be a fun rivalry. Maybe eventually we'll see Moondust versus Luke the Gooner.
I know Apollo Crews is a Chelsea fan too.
Is a Chelsea fan?
Yeah.
There it is. That is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the match and your new and inaugural TWA Speed Champion, representing TDL and Team Mufasa HCC. It is Anna Jay, taking home the gold. Congratulations to Team Mufasa. Glenola, how dare you? Thank you for the subscription, though. Appreciate you, sir. How are you doing? Are you at work or are you at home? What are you up to? Are you off today? Did you have to work?
That's crazy how far Emily just lost. I thought she was winning that.
She was winning that, I know. Anna Jay.
She was schooling Anna Jay. Fucking start. She almost beat him.
Right off the hop.
Yeah,
like came running into the corner and delivered a famouser.
That's the comeback of the half.
That was a comeback. That was a huge comeback for Anna Jay right there. She turned the tides and kind of never looked back. But we finally have we have our inaugural speed champion. For a while there, it didn't look like that was going to happen. We either had countouts or draws happening. It took a while, but we finally have a champion. Anna Jay from Team Mufasa. Been a host for one match, you son of a bitch. I mean, we were just talking about having to hide from Rocky today, and of course now, Rocky's deity, the great Glenola, is in the house. Has to start the villainy for the day off. Yo, Dogface, what's going on? What happened? What happened with what? I mean, Glenola banned me already. Off today. Doing a birthday stream tonight. Oh, that's right. Happy birthday, sir. How was your day? Did you do anything exciting? Did you have any plans? Let's go! Writing history. Glenola is lurking. How dare you lurk? Gaslight. Oh, with Oni Shinobi. I believe he was taking his dogs out and lurking at the moment. I believe that's what's going on with Oni Shinobi. How is Dogface, though? How you doing, my friend? Oi, oi! You lucky people! Dogface is in the house. Another one of the great E-Fed promoters. Had many an alcoholic drink. Fantastic. What were you drinking? Again, congratulations to Team Mufasa and TDL Anna Jay. Now again, a double champion and our inaugural TWA Speed Champions. So congratulations for that. We'll move on to our second matchup. Old Mout. Now, is that like beer? Or is it some sort of a... What is it? What is it? Alright, here we go. Next, special guest referee. Main event, Jey Uso gonna step in between Luke the Gooner and Austin Theory. Of course, Austin Theory interfered in the Gooners matchup last week.
think so. We got a rematch.
I mean, between cheating going on in the ring and Austin Theory sticking his nose where it didn't belong, the Gooner was pissed.
Exactly.
But he's getting his, well, he's going to attempt, anyways, to get his revenge here tonight. It is Luke the Gooner versus Austin Theory. That is next. It's fruity cider. I like kiwi lime. Kiwi lime would be tasty, actually. That's interesting. Now, what's the percentage of alcohol in it? What's the percentage of alcohol in that? Is it a strong drink? 4%? Well, that's not too bad. That's less than a Canadian beer. Damn. I expect, for some reason, I just expected it to be stronger than that. I don't know why. I thought you were going to tell me, like, you know, 30, 40%. 4%. Okay. Now, what flavors are there? So you like kiwi lime, and it's a fruity cider, so that means there's probably other flavors, I'd assume, right? Yeah? Ain't no vodka. I mean, I love vodka. Vodka's fantastic. Vodka goes with anything. You could put vodka in any drink, and it will just be delicious.
I've tried it with cola before.
Have you? Yeah.
And I think the other is with orange, I think.
You'll go with anything. Don't drink it with milk, though. That'll fuck you up later. That will fuck you up later.
Yeah, I would never.
Yeah, no. It's a bad idea.
Would.
Bad idea. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, we're taking a ghastly ad break. Sorry about that, folks. Remember, you can subscribe for an ad-free viewing and some fun emotes, of course. Never necessary. You can always watch those ghastly ads. It's up to yourself. I don't know why, like, you ever notice, though, we've talked about this before, but, like, some channels you go to, when an ad comes up, you have a picture-in-picture. You can still watch the stream while you're watching the ghastly ads. I don't know if mine does that. Is that only on certain channels, certain devices? I don't know why it works for some and not others. I don't know. Kiwi lime, raspberry, pineapple, berries, and cherries, mango passion fruit. That they all sound very good, actually. He says they're all good. Yeah, they all sound very good.
Excuse me.
End of the first period, Jets tied with the Wild 0-0. You know what I want to do while we're waiting for these gents to get rocked and rolling? Luke the Gooner versus Austin Theory. Main event, Jey Uso, special guest referee. Let's rock and roll. Before we get started, I got to get it out of the way. I got to see who I am today.
Oh.
You know, maybe I should try spelling it right, though. That would be a good idea. That would be great. There we go. I am Triple H.
Oh, I'm the fucking Tribal Chief.
I am Triple H dressed as an alligator. And I'm driving a bike. Why do I get a bicycle? Are you fucking kidding me? A bicycle. So I'm Triple H dressed as an alligator riding a bicycle. That is ghastly. Of all things to get, I get a bicycle. You couldn't have given me a fucking moped? Something other than a bicycle?
As a fox. I am Roman Reigns. I don't like foxes. They're fucking bad.
What are you driving? So you're Roman Reigns dressed as a fox? What's your vehicle? Moon Raider is a fox. Oh, I already knew that. Never mind. But what do you, there we go.
A jet ski.
For some reason it didn't pop up. Oh, there we go. No, that was Mufasa. Rolling the dice. 4-5. I forget what the dice is. I want to say it's a 6 and a 3. I believe it's 6 and 3, Mufasa. It'll pop up at some point. I know blackjack is 19. You gotta either, you know, tie the house or beat 19. That I did. I did not.
No,
did you
see it?
No, I did not watch it. Did anybody else watch it? If they did, how did it go? Tell us all about it.
How did it go? What happened? I don't watch AEW anymore.
So Moon, you got to try the vehicle thing again, I think. Oh, never mind. You're driving a jet ski. It did pop up. So you're Roman Reigns dressed as a fox driving a jet ski. At least you're not driving a bicycle. I got a bicycle. That is ghastly.
I didn't know Roman Reigns was a fox.
He's very foxy, apparently. Very foxy. Here he comes, Luke the Gooner from Team Arsenal, and of course Luke the Gooner 94. Again, wearing an LCW fucking shirt to a TWA show, but whatever. It's fine. That guy does not listen. He does not care. He just marches to the beat of his own drums. He's like, fuck it, I'm wearing an LCW shirt.
They will always be stacked against him.
Talk about selfless promotion. You know, how dare he? 4 to 5, we already saw that. Luke the Gooner is Big E. What are you dressed as, Luke? You gotta.
Apparently, I've gone from white to black. I've made that one up.
you got to do the animagus to see what animal you transform into. And then, of course, vehicle to see what.
Transforming into. How do I transform into a rabbit?
Oh, exclamation point animagus.
To be on guard against Theory, a competitor who is not
ANIMAGUS.
GUS.
Yeah. There you go. You're an elk. You're an elk. So you're Big E dressed as an elk. Let's see what vehicle you are driving. I'm sure it's better than a bicycle. I am sure it's better than a bicycle.
I want to ride my bicycle.
That's exclamation point vehicle.
Bicycle.
I did not want a bicycle. How dare they give me a bicycle?
You say bicycle, the man's like Springstone, what is that, like
A-Town Down Under. Or one half of Austin Theory in the house. Although I don't think A-Town Down Under is going to exist heading into the future. I don't think that's. I don't think they'll revisit that. I don't. Or do you guys think? Do you think when Theory comes back they pair him with Waller again, or do you think they leave them separate? Do you think they should start having them feud?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they should feud and permanently end their. I did not like. I couldn't understand why they stalled Theory on such a great run to put him with Waller to begin with. All that did was hold him back. All that did was hold him. I don't understand what the problem with Theory is. Theory is very good. Like, I thought he was going to be like the next John Cena, basically. And they just completely...
He beat John Cena.
Yeah. No, and they just basically halted his push. You know? I don't know if he was a Vince McMahon hiring or what the problem was, but... Yeah. Alright, here we go. Jay Uso signals to ring the bell. It is go time. The Gooner versus Austin Theory.
In order to come out on top, you have to keep your composure, regardless of your personal history or feelings about the official.
Jay looking to keep things clean here with no interference.
That referee represents law and order. Mess with the official.
Main event, Jey Uso. But anyways, we were talking about NFL too. What else was going on? I forget. Hold on. I think we left off with the Seahawks and Titans. Vikings and the Packers played. Packers beat them 23-6. 23-6. That is ghastly. Ravens down the Jets 23-10. Detroit Lions down the New York Giants 34-27. We got the Bears over the Steelers 31-28. Patriots and Bengals played 26-20 in favor of the Patriots. There's a few games going on right now. The Browns and the Raiders are playing. It's 14-0 in the second quarter for the Browns. Jaguars and the Cardinals also playing, and it is 10-7 in favor of the Jaguars. They're also in the second quarter. In the first quarter, with about 3 minutes 11 seconds left, it is the Eagles and the Cowboys playing. It's 7-0.
I hope the Eagles lose, and I hope the Cowboys beat them.
You want to see the Dallas Cowboys beat the Eagles? You're not a Philly fan? How dare you? Falcons and the Saints are also playing. A little less than Well, just a little over 3 minutes actually left in the first quarter. And then games that are happening later tonight, the Buccaneers and Rams at 8:20 p.m. And then the Panthers and the 49ers are playing at 8:15. Strange start times sometimes in the NFL. You ever notice that? Like 20 after the hour, 15 after the hour. Like, what's with that? What is with that? It's kind of weird, right? Huh? Why is it weird? The start times of the NFL football games. Like, some of them start at like 20 after the hour, quarter after the hour. Like, why not the top or bottom of the hour? Pick one. You know what I mean? 8:20. We're going to start at 8:20, guys. Like, what the fuck is that? I don't know. I don't know. So lots going on in the NFL today, too. NBA. What's been going on in the NBA? Let's have a look at the NBA. We got basketball fans in here.
Yeah, Houston Rockets have had the best start to the season.
Mufasa says, yeah, the Lions beat the Giants in overtime.
You don't actually cover the NBA a lot.
No, we haven't, but we should. You know, basketball is also it's also an exciting game. The Pistons, another Detroit team. The Pistons looking good. 14 wins, 2 losses. Yeah, Toronto Raptors are sitting with 11 wins, 5 losses on the season. They're 9-1 in their last 10, though. The Pistons, however, are 10-0 in their last 10.
I'm actually surprised because the Pistons aren't really never really been any good.
Not really, no. Historically speaking, you're not wrong. Cavaliers are 11-6. The Heat are 10-6, and the Knicks are 9-6. Although they're 7-3 in their last 10. Actually, each of those teams are 7-3 in their last 10 games. You got 76ers are 9-6. The Hawks are 10-7. Magic sitting at 10-7. Chicago Bulls 9-7. The Celtics are 8-8. Playing at 500 they are. The Bucks are 8-9. Hornets 4-12. The Nets are sitting at 3-12. Pacers are 2-14, and then you got the poor Wizards sitting at the poor Wizards are sitting at 1 win and 15 losses. Oh boy, that is ghastly, eh?
Which conference?
That was the Eastern. That was the East. Yeah. So in the West, we got look at the Thunder sitting at 16-1. 1 loss on the season only so far.
They're the champions. They are.
Yeah. Nuggets are 12-4. Lakers are 11-4. Spurs are 11-4.
That's good. 11-4.
Yeah.
Lakers 11-4. They've had the fun injury as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know his son's playing now as well. Oh, he's got a son who's now a player in the NBA.
The Rockets are sitting at 10-4. You got the Suns 10-6. Timberwolves are 10-6. Warriors are 9-9. Trailblazers are 7-9. The Grizzlies 6-11. That's Vancouver. Toronto. That's Canada's other Canadian basketball team. Utah Jazz are 5-10. Clippers 5-11. Mavericks are 5-13. Kings are 4-13, and then you got the Pelicans. I still laugh at the name Pelicans. I don't know why. It is a stupid name. So it doesn't sound very scary. You know, you want to have a scary name for a team. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be an intimidating team name. You may as well have a team called the fucking Flowers, the Fish. They're 2-15. They have, and that is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the matchup, representing Team Arsenal and Team Luke the Gooner 94. It is Luke the Gooner picking up the big W over Austin Theory. Matchup number 2 is in the books. Congratulations, Luke. So they were 1 win ahead of the Wizards They were 2-15. The Wizards are 1-15. They're 0-10 in their last 10 games. No wins in their last 10 fucking games. That's crazy, isn't it?
That is crazy, Johnny.
Yeah, no, it really is.
I don't think it's the Rockets lost tonight, but we've been on like a good run for the best start of the season since like a long time. So.
Yeah.
I also support the Lakers as well. I support the Houston Rockets and the Lakers.
What about you, Moon? What are your favorite basketball teams?
I say that possibly I would say more of the LA Lakers.
LA Lakers, yeah.
And maybe they, like the brothers, got a Brooklyn Nets hat. I'd say possibly.
Now, do you have a favorite player? Either of
LeBron James as of right now.
Okay. Who's your favorite of all time?
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant. Okay. Yeah. See, man, obviously for my era, I'm Michael Jordan, but I also absolutely loved Larry Bird. Man, that guy could shoot hoops. You know what I mean? Like, he was phenomenal. Like, even Jordan talks highly about Larry Bird. He actually said that Larry Bird was the best player in the league, in his opinion, which was a pretty humble thing for Jordan to say, considering. But Jordan was just a phenom on the court, you know? He was a phenom on the court. He really was. But anyways, so you guys, both you, Luke, you said your favorite player is also Kobe Bryant. Now, so he's
probably of all time, yeah.
Yeah, of all time. So what would it be now? Obviously, Kobe sadly is not with us anymore. So who would you say? I mean, it's hard to replace a Kobe Bryant, right? Because he probably would have been.
That's still kind of. It does still hurt, but it is what it is. Like.
Well, Kobe Bryant would have rivaled a lot of scoring records, right? He would have been one of the greatest of all time.
I thought a great coach as well. He could have been a great coach as well.
I actually thought Bryant was better than James.
Kobe Bryant is better than LeBron James.
I think so. That's just a personal opinion. Like, there's people that'll probably disagree with that, right? But just just like it's with any sport. People have their favorites.
I think Kobe's better than LeBron James. That's my opinion.
Yeah. No, I mean, I agree with you. Like I said, I think Kobe Bryant was a better player overall.
I don't think he was better than Jordan, though. Jordan was different level.
Jordan was different level, yeah. It's hard to talk with younger folks about, because they're convinced that today's games are harder for some reason. Like,
Kobe got a lot of stuff from Jordan as well.
It doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. Almost all sports were tougher in those days. Like a lot of crap. Look at all the rule changes. Like, you can take more steps now. Like, there's things that have changed that would actually help Michael Jordan score more points. Is the thing. If you brought a prime Michael Jordan into today's game, it's just. It's
many years ago. Not many people shot threes, did they? So that wasn't even the thing.
It's like people, like I said, people will say, "Oh, Gretzky wouldn't do as well in today's game because he's smaller. They're all big players." Well, there was big players back then too, and unlike today's game's a different game. Back then, you had to worry about enforcers pounding you into the ground, high sticking you, slashing you. There were so many things that happened back then that aren't allowed now and don't happen now. And now you've got a wide open, right? Like, because there's no 2-line pass anymore. That's been eliminated. Yeah, I mean, you put a young Gretzky with all his talent and skills on that ice in today's game, man. I'm sorry, but he doubles his points. Mario Lemieux would have a heyday in today's game. Like, it's just, and plus he was big. That's the impressive thing about. See, I'm a big Wayne Gretzky fan. Don't get me wrong, but I think if Mario Lemieux had not gotten sick with cancer, right, and had to take so much time, I think he would have. I think he would have been even greater than Gretzky. I really do. I really believe that. Yeah. I forget. Like, his final. So he was Canadian too. I don't know if you knew he was Canadian. He played for Pittsburgh, but he was a Canadian player. His final year in the junior leagues, he scored like almost 300 goals in a season or something like that. It was absolutely ridiculous.
That's insane. That's insane.
Yeah, I forget what you'd have to look up the.
That can't be human, man. What the fuck?
No, he wasn't. That's the thing. Well, you're talking about a guy that ended up with cancer, then beat cancer and come back and still played.
Wow. What? Bro, like.
You know, he still played and played well, and then of course ended up owning part of the Pittsburgh Penguins at one point. Sidney Crosby used to live with Mario Lemieux for a while, like when he first came in. Yeah. So, but Mario Lemieux was absolutely a phenom. I don't know that there was a better player other than Wayne Gretzky than Mario Lemieux, and I can't even say Gretzky was better because, like I said. First of all, Gretzky probably could have played longer, and had he not been a complete player and also was interested in, setting up his teammates and scoring other points other than scoring goals, Gretzky probably could have scored more goals than he did. Matter of fact, I remember times Gretzky was somebody in front, whether it was Mark Messier or whoever, didn't matter who he was on the ice with, and you knew he could have scored a goal, but he passes the fucking puck, which is a risk, right? Because you don't want them to miss and or lose the puck to the other team or whatever. And he would set his teammate up, and they would still score. Like, he was a brilliant playmaker. The things he could do were just like his stick handling, his speed. Yeah, he wasn't a great big guy, but neither neither Sidney Crosby. Sidney Crosby's not a big. There's lots of guys in the NHL that still aren't huge, but there is definitely a lot more big players these days though than there was in back then, but the game, I don't care, the game was harder, the game was tougher, like you had so much more to deal with than you do today. You just can't do a lot of and these players still had to score goals with all those crazy things happening. There were fights almost every single game. Now you see some games that have no fights, which is ghastly. You gotta have a fight. Come on. Nobody on the team is pissed off at each other. Get out there and scrap. Let's go. Come on. Get some hype going. How dare you? Don't make the game boring. All right, here we go, though. Next matchup of the day, tag team action. It is Death Authority West. Tessa James and Morgan James taking on the Judgment Day's Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez. Both these two teams want in title contention. A win over one another can definitely boost them up that ladder. Let's get things rocking and rolling again and see who's going to walk out that much closer to the title picture, to the championship discussion table, if you will. But here we go. Morgan and Tessa James, Roxanne Perez, and Raquel Rodriguez. Death Authority West versus the Judgment Day. Coming your way. But yeah, so Mario Lemieux is just simply on another level. I'm just looking at some of Lemieux's stats, actually.
That's why I get back to, like, obviously, speaking of football and speaking of the North London Derby back in the day, I think the Arsenal players just know what it means. I think that's why they play so good in that game.
So I did misspeak a little bit. I said over 300 goals. I meant points. He didn't score 300 goals.
Wow, really?
But he had 337 points in a single season in the QMJHL, which is
that's incredible.
That's the so QMJHL is the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League. But 337 points and 163 goals. He scored 163 goals in his final year, so that's fucking crazy.
That is not even. That's his last season for the team. Like, he scored.
Yeah. So he played. So listen to this. He only actually played 3 years of junior hockey. Played 82 games and got 35 goals and 110 points the first year. Second year, he got 103 goals and 226 points. And then in his final year, he got 163 goals, 174 assists for 337 points. Isn't that insane? But he is such a great player, though. Such a great player.
That's actually insane, though. That goals he scored, like.
Yeah. I don't know that anybody's ever done better than that. We'd have to look it up. most goals ever scored in a single junior season. I don't know. We'd have to look that up, but that's the stat for Mario Lemieux. 337 points, 163 goals, 174 assists. That's fucking insane, right? And again, another complete player, just like Gretzky. They weren't just scoring goals; they were also setting up their team. They were sharing in the limelight. So, like, you got guys like Alex Ovechkin. Yeah, he has beaten Gretzky's all-time goal-scoring record. But I mean, that's all he did. People set him up for goals. That's how, he was just a sniper. Like, he's not a complete player. He's not as good of a player as Sid Crosby or Lemieux or Gretzky or any of those guys. He's just scored more goals, which is great. I mean, nobody thought anybody would ever do that, and he managed to do it. I think he's sitting at 900 or 901 goals now. So he's not just tied and beaten Gretzky's record. He continues to score more goals, which is impressive. So I'd imagine Ovechkin will probably hang him up sooner or later, though. I mean, he's not going to play forever, and he's not a spring chicken anymore. And, as you age, hockey gets harder and harder on those joints, right? We all know this. One of the reasons Gretzky retired early, because, he had bad...
It's not because you're scared.
No, it's usually your body wearing down. Like, Gretzky had really bad arthritis, which is why he retired when he did. He could. I remember back in the day that it wasn't like exactly private news or anything, but like Gretzky's dad was pissed. He wanted him to play longer, but he just didn't. He retired the year of his jersey, 99. That's the year he retired, and then he went on to coach. Thereafter, he was coach of the Phoenix Coyotes. He had a terrible team though. I think they expected Gretzky to perform miracles. You got to give the man talent. You can't, if you have no talent, you have no team. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. But here we go. Death Authority West versus the Judgment Day. I found an interesting list for later too. I forgot to bring that up earlier, but yeah, it's the top 10 wrestling moments that broke the internet. It doesn't tell me who. It's from WatchMojo.com, but it doesn't tell me who wrote the article for some reason. So I guess I just have to give credit where credit is due to WatchMojo.com. Usually I like to give, credit to the person that wrote the article. I can't do that in this case, but yeah. So we got that list for a little bit later when we decide we need something else to discuss, of course. So what do you guys think about WWE officially acknowledging the Evolve Championships?
I don't really watch it,
no, I've never watched it. Never watched a single episode. Here's the thing, though. It's actually a pretty nice championship title.
It does look pretty good, man.
It does, yeah.
Design looks good.
Yeah, and it's got a...
It's a championship for that show, though, like...
But it's weird, though, that, like, what's the point? My thing is, what's the point of Evolve? Development system. Okay, well then what is NXT again? So are we promoting NXT from development to full-blown brand now? Are we doing that? We almost did at one point. And then
championship though, don't get me wrong.
It is. I like the platinum look to it. It's not gold, right? It's a platinum looking belt. But very nice. I think anyways. I think it's a nice championship. But yeah, what do you guys think about that? What do you Ace Hunter's in the house, I see you. What's going on, Ace? What's you doing exciting, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you, Billy. Seattle Kraken and New York Islanders have officially started their game. Start of the second period. Well, the Islanders back in the day, back in the mid to late 70s, had a dynasty of their own. They won like 4 Stanley Cups in a row. 4 of them. It's crazy. I don't think anybody's duplicated that. I mean, this year, Florida looks to become a 3-peat champion. Whether or not they can do that, I don't know. We'll have to see where that takes them, where the journey leads them this season. But, yeah, they're definitely going to look to 3-peat this year. They'd like to win their 3rd Stanley Cup in a row. Could happen, you never know. I know who will not win the Stanley Cup. Yeah. Yeah, because they're two-time champions, right? No, they'll be lucky if they are able to make a bit of a, season comeback here and even make the playoffs, much less win the Stanley Cup. That's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. But it is what it is. We've been disappointed since '67. So what do you do? It just is what it is. If you're going to be a loyal fan, sometimes you're going to be disappointed. Evolve's basically NXT 2.0, but it's better than when the paint splatter NXT was around. Because I hated that. That was, yeah.
I hated that myself because it was the Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
Creation.
It was just weird and silly, They took something that was working just fine, and if not great, I think arguably great at the time.
Because of the rate, because of Vince McMahon didn't like it when NXT losing the rate in the Wednesday Night Wars.
Yeah, well, not just that. Let's also remember that at the time, AEW was gold and black as well. Right? They can't even... Nobody can tell me that didn't have something to do with it, because I'm sure it did. But I mean, why would you change yours? NXT 2.0 was absolutely shit. Absolutely shit. You're not wrong.
They had some good talent down there, which one of them basically is a...
Yo, Sea Candy, what's going on? I see you. How are you doing? Welcome in. Appreciate you being here. Welcome to Wrestle Wars Genesis. It's our 676th episode for TWA. But what's new and exciting? What's going on? Got any plans for today? Did you have a good weekend? Did you win the lottery? Buy a new house? New car? Did you climb Mount Everest? Any of those things. If you didn't do anything and it was just boring, don't tell us. We want to hear. Do not want to hear anything boring. Lie to us. If you have to lie to us, lie to us. Tell us something interesting. Tell us you stole a car and cruised down to California and suntan naked on a nude beach. I don't know, something. Toyahachi Joe, how you doing, my friend? Welcome in. How was your stream? Hopefully good. I'm sure it was. Anybody not following Toyahachi Joe? He's a variety streamer from Germany, and most entertaining is Toyahachi Joe. Let's give him a shout out here. Actually, I still got to catch up my shout outs. I have mods around, but they're not doing it for me, so I guess I'm going to have to catch up on my own. There we go. Yeah, if you're not already following Toyahachi Joe, absolutely pleasure anytime I've ever been in his channel. Very warm and welcoming. He's got a great community. And he's really good at playing different games. I mean, he's just very, very good. He's entertaining. So I always enjoy Toyahachi Joe. I just gave him a shout out. I still have to get some other shout outs going though. I can't remember now who I have shouted out and didn't. I know I got to shout out Dog still. How dare I not shout out Dogface? And Glenola. I think the last person I shouted out was Oni Shinobi actually. So I'm a little behind on the shout outs, so I do have to catch that up. I will get it caught up. Perhaps I'll go backwards, just so I remember everybody. I know Mufasa needs a shout out, so let's make sure Mufasa gets a shout out next. But yeah. So yeah, I did not like NXT 2.0 at all. And not only was the color scheme bad, the action was bad, the booking was equally as bad. Like, it was just altogether. Yeah, like how they went from the gold and black and having fantastic matches, some of them epic even, arguably, to they changed colors. Now they brought in some new talent, etc. But I mean, it was just awful. Awful. They went from great to awful.
And they took the takeover name as well.
They did what?
They took the NXT takeover name.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They don't do takeovers.
They don't do what?
They don't do the takeovers anymore.
Well, they still do the NXT pay-per-views that like the pay-per-views now, like Deadline, No Mercy, and Stand and Deliver and that. Like,
Yeah.
Those pay-per-views are the ones that I haven't mentioned as well. The other names that I haven't mentioned.
Mufasa says there were great characters in NXT 2.0, but no stories involved. Yeah, that was a huge part of the problem. That and the color scheme. I hated the color scheme, I'm sorry. To go from black and gold to that. It was a little nuts. And now, of course, like I said, you have Evolve. But, I mean, you also have LFG. I mean, how many development leagues do we need, is I guess, my question, kind of.
I don't think we need, like, too many.
I think we have too many. Because, I mean, let's face it, LFG is basically a type of development league, right? Then they have the WWE ID program, right? And then they have Evolve, then they have NXT. Like, how many do they need or want? I don't know.
This has turned into lunacy. And she lets go of the hold. Maybe she didn't like the leverage.
Hopefully we do not end up with a count out here. We've had enough of countouts over the past few weeks. I mean, not that there's been a lot of them, but, you know, even one is too many. Even one is too many. Raquel Rodriguez gets back in the ring at a count of 6 here. Look at the size of Morgan James. She is absolutely huge. Because, I mean, Raquel Rodriguez is small. She is no small woman. But look at Morgan James. Towers over her. And then poor Roxanne Perez. What does she come up to? Her hips? She's just a tiny little thing compared to Morgan James. Nice standing drop kick from Raquel. In comes Roxy. But yeah, I don't know. So we've talked about favorite basketball players. Moon, do you have a favorite hockey player?
Tag is made. What it is to have in store.
He what?
She's starting to wear down here.
Yeah, but I didn't know if he already had a favorite player or not.
Oh, you can have a
Yeah. Apparently he's MIA at the moment anyway. So I guess that really doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. I don't know. He's like Boss Apollo. He's here, then he's gone. Here, then he's gone. You just don't know. It's like they teleport. They just pop in and out. They pop in and out. Best thing to come to 2.0 was Breaker. That's true. We did get Braun Breaker at a 2.0. You're not wrong there. Minnesota Wild scored. So they lead the Jets 1-0 with 11:37 in the second period. Alright, so let's get those. We got C Candy. Deserves a shout out for coming in with Team Oni Shinobi. FU. So if anybody's not following C Candy, I'm giving her a follow right now. I want to make sure we're supporting everybody else. If they're going to support us, we must support them. That's the way it works. That is the way it works. Whether they're streamers or viewers, doesn't matter. Acknowledgement is necessary. I've never believed in just shouting out people that only stream. You know, if you take the time out of your busy schedule to come visit our community and have a good time, watch some matches, get involved in some discussions and have a good time, acknowledgement is what you will get. We will acknowledge you, our tribal community. But yeah, Ace Hunter, you're absolutely right about that. Braun Breaker, what an athlete he is. Like, he is definitely going to be a main eventer for years to come, for sure. I just really hope he eventually uses the Steiner name. Is anybody else, am I the only one that nags about that? Like, is there anybody else that feels that way too? Yeah, Braun Steiner. Like, I don't care if they even keep the name Breaker. Call him the Breaker Braun Steiner or Braun the Breaker Steiner. I don't.
Braun Breaker. I don't think
or whatever. You know what I mean? I would just like to see him. I know in the beginning, obviously, he's trying to not use that name so he can make his own way, right? Pave his own path, if you will, create his own journey, and I respect that. I respect that. But he's proven himself. Like
I truly think that he's got the best spear I've ever seen.
God damn it. Does he ever? I don't think anybody, including Rhino, has delivered... Well, his was the gore, but it was still a variation of the spear, right? It was in a brutal variation of the spear, not to mention. But yeah, I believe that Braun Breaker has the... I mean, when he flies through the air, man, he's like a Scud missile coming at your guts. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I agree. I do agree. Does anybody else agree with us? What do you guys think about Braun Breaker's spear? Oh yeah. No, I'm not taking anything away from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. You know, it's funny because when Roman Reigns first came on the scene, I wasn't really a huge fan. As a matter of fact, I thought he was boring as shit. You know, I thought this is one Samoan that's not going to make it. And then, boom, he explodes onto the scene and never looked back to the point where he became one of the longest reigning champions in history. No. Yeah. Yep. The thing was, is you couldn't help respect what he was doing, the fact that he was carrying the company, along with Drew McIntyre. Like, I still think Drew McIntyre should be champion by now again. It's ridiculous. Roman Reigns was not the only person that carried the WWE on his back during COVID. It was also Drew McIntyre in a big way. I still can't believe, you know, they went out of their way to take the belt off off of McIntyre, give to Lashley for them to drop the ball with Lashley. And it's like, wait a minute here. You didn't have a better fucking plan than that after Drew McIntyre did for you what he did for you during COVID? You know? He still is amazing. He's always been really good. I mean, the fact that he left initially and came back better also said something about his dedication to the business. Cody Rhodes did as well. Well, Cody Rhodes was already really good before he left, but he became who he became a different person once he left. He was, Leo the King is in the, and that is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the tag team matchup, Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez. The Judgment Day with the big W there. Big win over Death Authority West, Morgan and Tessa James, who I actually thought were going to win this matchup, to be fair. Leo the King says, a member of the New Shield is here. You are back. Well, we will make sure we get... so we don't have any shows after today until next Saturday, which is our... it's our third annual Iron to Gold, isn't it? Is this our third Iron to Gold stream preview? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, so it is. It's our third annual. And then, of course, the end of the year is our fifth annual TWA Slammiversary. We got... Hard to believe, eh? We're going to be going into Season 7 soon. Now, whether that's with 2K26 or we're going to be with 2K25 for a bit, we'll see how that works out. A lot of the times in the past 5 years, you know, a community member has gifted our community with the newest wrestling game. And I wouldn't blame anybody for not jumping out and buying 26 right away after the mess that was 25, right? Because 25 is just, like, it's a great game. Look how long it took. Most of the season was ghastly, awful, terrible. Worst since 2K20. Yeah, easily. So, and 24 wasn't that great either. You know, the best was 22, and that's because they took more than a year to develop a game. Go figure how that works, right? They took more than 1 year to develop a game, and it was better. Well, I mean, overall, yeah.
Overall, the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You know, I'm still not a fan of the new button system. I don't like button mashing games. Never did. It's what makes me not well. I like the old button system better. You know, where you actually had to have some... You had to know what the fuck you were doing to win. not just push a bunch of buttons. But
you have to do after submission for that now, though.
Not really. You can just but you can just hit a bunch of buttons and do what the fuck you want. Like, I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit.
I don't really like that. You know, when you're pressing the buttons, you got your triangles reversed, but you can also use X and square to reverse it. How does it?
Wait a minute! It was Death Authority West that won. I thought the Judgment Day won that. I was not paying attention. I was trying to read the chat and look at the screen at the same time, and I got it wrong. It was not the Judgment Day that won the matchup. It was Morgan and Tessa James from Death Authority West, and of course, Team Rocky Cross and Mrs. Cross, the managers for Tess and Morgan James. So congratulations to Death Authority West. I misspoke. That's what I get for not paying full attention. I was trying to read what was going on in the chat and read the sports bot while I was looking at the screen, and for some reason I thought Raquel Rodriguez picked up the win there, but it was not Raquel. So Death Authority West with the big W. All right, we're moving on to our next match. Here we go. Women's Tag Team Division again. It is Ego's Paradise. Callie Carter and Selena Price from Team Ace Hunter taking on Alba Fire and Chelsea Green, the Secret Hervis. That is next. Two more tag teams in the women's division that would like to get back into the championship title discussion. They want to be in that picture. They want gold back around their waist. Again, just like our previous matchup between the Judgment Day and Death Authority West, a win over each other pushes them that much closer to that championship discussion table. But that's our next matchup. It is Ego's Paradise versus the Secret Hervis.
I wonder who that is.
Sorry, what?
I was just talking to myself.
Oh, gotcha. Leo the King says Death Authority West is winning this matchup. What do you guys think about that? Does Death Authority West win this match? Or does the Secret Hervis pull the rug from underneath their feet? What do you guys think? What are your thoughts? I'm going to give Luke the Gooner 94 a shout out here, just in case for some...
Secret Hervis to win.
You're going for the Secret Hervis? Okay. Luke, what about you?
I like Chelsea.
Chelsea Green. Secret. Chelsea
well, Chelsea's awesome. Chelsea is just awesome.
I love Chelsea Green. She's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm for Chelsea Green. Team Chelsea Green to win. There's Secret Service in it.
The Secret Hervis, yeah.
Secret Service, how do you call it?
I still need to give Slightly Uncooked Toast a shout out.
Yeah. So
I'm almost caught up on my shout outs. Not bad.
I think Chelsea Green is awesome.
That's part of the reason I missed the... well, I didn't miss the ending of the match. I just messed up who won the match. I don't know why I thought Judgment Day won. Again, it would help if I was actually looking directly at the screen and not trying to read a screen on one aspect here and then look at the TV at the same time. It just didn't work out for me there. All right, here we go. Ego's Paradise and the Secret Hervis. Let's go. Who's walking out with the W? Matchup number 4.
I actually love what Chelsea Green's doing right now.
I just like Chelsea Green, period. She is fantastic.
Yeah, I do as well.
Yeah.
I do as well. I always have to after the
yep.
He's the part of the race. I always have like Chelsea Green. I'm glad people are starting to realise how good she actually is, though.
Well, I think people already knew she was good. I mean, but there was a period of time there they weren't exactly booking her very well. You know what I mean? Like
not everyone watched DNA though.
Well, there was that too. There was that too. There was that too.
I love what she's doing right now.
The moment this match was announced, the WWE Universe has expected a classic. I think it is.
No. Speaking of winning titles, did you guys see that Mercedes Moné won another title?
Oh, did she win the Women's World Championship?
Well, no, she won. No, what was the championship? It was the national. No, what was the championship she won?
She won the. Oh, what's that? She won it at House of Glory, but it wasn't the House of Glory Women's title, was it?
No, she won one in AEW recently, as well.
Thank you for the shout out on the stream. Thank you very much for that one.
You know, the Ring of Honor Women's. I think.
Oh, that's it. It is, yes. It is, yeah. So, and did you see that Tony Khan has a new championship, the AEW National Championship? Anybody happen to notice it looks exactly like the NWA National Championship? what isn't basically, it is a rip-off of it. Like,
Look, it is a rip-off of that, I'm telling you.
yeah, the only thing that's changed is the color at the top and the name and the logo. Right?
Fucking ripped off, I'll tell you that.
I thought it was weird. I was like, wait a minute. So they're just copying a championship and adding it to their roster? I mean,
that's
you
like
didn't...
me downloading your championship on 2K and copying it.
Yeah. Although Boss Apollo knows all about that.
I mean,
Now,
you gave him permission. Though.
I gave him permission. Well, so what happened was I was giving him Action Zone Wrestling. When I uploaded Action Zone Wrestling, for some reason it gave him our old Wrestle Wars Genesis, which is one of the reasons I changed Wrestle Wars Genesis again. That way Boss has a version and I have a version. You know, he just needs to change his logo from TWA to what his... what the hell?
He hasn't done it yet.
No, he has not. He is not. He hasn't created his new championships yet either. Just like you, yeah. I was just gonna say you have to as well, but I think I got. You can always stream. You have a creation stream. I've done those before. I don't count. I never counted them as one of the episodes we did, but I've done creation streams before.
I might do one during the week, you know.
I think. I don't think I shouted at Dogface yet. I gotta shout Dogface out still. And then the only person left, I'm pretty sure I caught up to everybody except for I gotta get Leo the King. Leo the King needs a shout out at some point. But yeah, so I've always been a Chelsea fan. I like what she's doing with Ethan Page. I like that. I think they're a great team together. And I just realized I'm kind of fucking Glenola over. He banned me from a match. So what I'm going to do is I'll ban myself from the next matchup. I literally just, because I was scrolling through to make sure that I got all the shoutouts caught up, and I just noticed that, well, I didn't just notice, but I just remembered that, oh yeah, Glenola had redeemed ban a host, so I will be removing myself from the next matchup since I didn't do it for the last two, because he did that like first match in, didn't he? I'm pretty sure he did that during the Speed Championship match, yeah. How dare he? Yeah, see? And we wonder why Rocky Cross is as bad as he is. Alright, look at his deity, his master, if you will. Glenola coming in here, match number 1 and dropping villainy. To be fair, he also subscribed. Rocky never subscribes. He never subscribes. He just causes villainy and havoc and chaos. I wonder what Rocky's up to. I haven't seen Rocky pop in yet. Shockingly. Yeah, he's shockingly not here at the moment. That or he's lurking. He could be lurking. I think I remember, didn't Mrs. Cross post and say that he was having a bad day or something? I mean, I don't know what's going on. Hopefully nothing too terrible. Hopefully it's nothing, too detrimental or anything. Hopefully it's just he figured out that he actually has a set of testicles, and the reason he found out is he saw a pubic hair growing and wondered what that was. You know, he's growing a set of balls now. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, I don't know what, it's weird Rocky not being here. Hasn't caused any, but Glenola, though, got things started off. I'm sure if he does pop in, he'll automatically sniff out the fact that Glenola has been here and was here, and it'll just lead from there. It'll just lead from there. Shout out for Dogface, then I gotta get Leo the King next. Again, if you're not already following Dogface, make sure you are. One of the most entertaining E-Fed promoters that I've ever had the pleasure of viewing, so you want to check him out, give him some support. He's always supported TWA. He even had some wrestlers here for more than one season. One of them, Fat Lad Mitchell Vaughn, of course, is in the TWA Hall of Legends. Won multiple championships. Did Team Dogface and Fat Lad Mitchell Vaughn. Of course, they had one of the most successful factions in TWA history, the Weapons of Mass Destruction. They were the OG invaders of TWA, actually. They were the first channel to invade TWA and start wiping out our champions and taking championship belts home with them. It was crazy. It was cray-cray, if you will.
Quick response to Fire's offense.
Oh, big elbow to the head from Alba Fire.
I've kind of laughed at Tottenham fans of like.
She decides to tag out.
Tottenham fans, I'm surprised. You know, it's another. But the Wolves, though, how do the Wolves have a team, much less fans? They must just have a lot of money to throw around. Because you know, if most leagues had a team that bad, you know, they would suggest maybe moving that team elsewhere to a different market and getting some players.
This is all going to come down to who wants it more right now. That's pretty much impossible to tell. This is really any
Yeah, that happened. I mean, I get trying to rebuild, but I mean, sometimes teams. Look at the Blue Jays. Back in the 90s, back-to-back World Series wins, and then they just decide, fuck it, we're going to rebuild and sell off all of our players, and then we're going to suck for the next 20 years. But
only 4 years.
More than 20 years.
Oh, man, away. But after where we went in the
Yo, Hitman, what's new and exciting? Welcome in. Did I match the BJ gods? What was your number? You got 19? Then yes, 19. I don't think anybody else has. So yeah, you have tied the house. Which means
like a great team, but we used to put like 9 stuff.
Yeah.
Like 10, 9. Let's put after 10.
But Hitman, that means you and I have to have a playoff. We both need to play blackjack and see who gets a better hand. Well, I'm gonna play right now.
Just brutalizing their opponent with forearms to the side of the face. And she quickly.
So you gotta beat a 2 and a 6 to be leading at blackjack. That's all you gotta do. Beat that 2 and 6. Bam! There it is. 10 and a 4. So anybody else playing blackjack, if you want to win by the end of the show, you gotta beat Hitman. Right now he's got 14, so you got to either tie 14 for a playoff, or you got to beat 14 by the end of the show.
I think it's either going to be Wolves or West Ham get relegated.
As far as dice goes,
Wolves get relegated. Wolves definitely getting relegated.
Yeah, they're definitely will be.
I don't think anybody's leading at dice right now.
West Ham might get relegated. They're also leading.
Well, apparently it won't let me roll. What the
I
fuck?
like predicting the top 4 on the box play.
It will not let me roll. 6-0-0. My lotto numbers are terrible. Yeah, it's not letting me roll either. It won't let anybody roll. Nice. I mean, I think I did. I think I put a cooldown on it. Only because some people come in, and in addition to creating non-stop chaos and villainy, they also like to spam the blackjack game. We won't name names at all, Rocky Cross. I mean, the cooldown may be broken. Yeah, I forget how long the cooldown is. I forget it, but it is definitely Rocky Cross's fault. But a lot of people made a suggestion that, you know, you should only be able to play blackjack and or the lotto a couple of times. It's just like if you become championship worthy, you're not going to be getting a second one in the same show, you know what I mean? You've won it, move on to the next one. Try to become tag championship worthy, one championship worthy, or what have you. 1, 3, and 8. You know what? I actually forget what the numbers are. Did they pop up yet? I'm just having a look here back in the chat to see if I can see. 6 and 3 is the dice to beat.
She kicks out with force. She is showing us something special.
You actually don't see the lotto numbers for some reason. I do not see the lotto numbers. I don't know why it hasn't popped up yet. It should have.
She escapes the attack.
It should have, but clearly has not. How dare Stream Elements? It is ghastly and disgusting. Yeah, no, it hasn't popped up yet at all. I just looked through the entirety of the chat so far, and I do not see the lotto numbers. I feel like the lotto numbers was 2, 7, and 3 or something like that. Let me have a quick look. Hold on. I'll check out Stream Elements. That's going to be the easiest thing to do at this point. Where is it?
She gets put in the corner.
I'm going to message Jordan. I'm going to ask him to pull out too.
The squared circle has been transformed.
Actually, oddly enough,
Ballroom of sorts for
the timer didn't save for some reason, so that's why it's not on here. Well, we're going to make it 273 just because that's what it is on YouTube and nobody has won that yet either. So for whatever reason, Stream Elements didn't save when I added the timer for the lotto, so that's what's going on. So we're just going to make it 273. Those are the numbers, any combination. It doesn't have to be exactly 273. Oh, there we go. That is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. The winners of the tag team matchup. Representing Team Ace Haunter, it is Callie Carter and Selena Price. They are known as the Egos Paradise, also part of the Ego Club, of course. Zach Payne and Dom Mysterio. At least for now, Zach and Dom have been at each other's throats for weeks. I don't know what's going on there. If we are seeing the downfall of the Ego Club, or perhaps Dominic Mysterio being replaced at some point, I don't know. But a lot going on backstage there between those two, but yet they are still a fully functional tag team. Go figure. 2-0. Minnesota Wild over the Winnipeg Jets, apparently. Yeah, roll's still not working. It must be on a cooldown. Yeah, between blackjack and dice, you know, Rocky would play it 100 times per show. Rocky would play it 100 times per show. To be fair, he was quite good at winning them, too. But, I mean, that's the thing, though. He would win and then still keep playing. You know, he tried to best his own number or whatever. Crazy bastard. So there you have it, Callie Carter and Selena Price with the big W's, and we got two teams now. I mean, I can imagine we'll probably see Death Authority West and Ego's Paradise face off maybe for #1 contendership sometime after, because our next live show, of course, is Iron to Gold. We will probably have some TWA in your house show matchups in between, but there's not another live show until next Saturday. And that'll be our 3rd annual TWA Iron to Gold stream preview. And what a hell of a stream preview that is going to be. It's going to be an absolute thrill ride. A spectacle, an extravaganza, if you will. All right, let's move on. Triple threat tornado tag team action. Speaking of Dom Mysterio and Zach Payne, they are up next. Ego Club against MFT and Phenomenal Soul. We got from Team Joe Link, the Phenom, Joe Lincoln, CM Punk, Tama Tonga, and of course Tongaloa. And again, Zach Payne and Dom Mysterio. So we got the Ego Club, MFT, and Phenomenal Soul up next.
The team bloodline in the middle.
The winner of this match will become the #1 contender immediately following Iron to Gold. Immediately following Iron to Gold. So a winner of this match automatically gives us contenders for our post-Iron to Gold Fallout show. That never hurts. That never hurts. And of course we might have Another new team joining the faction and tag team division from Team Moonraider. Moonraider, you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Oh, what's that?
Good God, man. You're starting to become just like Luke. It's because you're fucking British, isn't it? That's what it is. You don't have to listen to anything unless you were talking about the King, Mickey James, or in your case, you know, we're talking about Team Chelsea. How dare you, sir? No, I was just saying, following Iron to Gold, we may have another tag team or faction entering TWA with two very specific individuals, actually. Moondust being one of them. You know, rumors are swirling that he's looking to put together
who mentioned Mickey James, well, I don't know.
I mean, who do you think mentioned Mickey James?
You did it.
I was the only one talking. I was the only one talking. Again, not paying attention. How dare you? Did you leave Buddy outside, by the way? Is he still outside? What is he doing out there? Why has he been out there so long?
I think he's got bed now.
Oh, has he gone to bed now? You let him in already?
Yeah.
I didn't even know you let him in. We knew he had to go out because, you know, he yelled at you. He let you know. It's time to go. Open the door right now, Luke. Buddy the Wonder Dog. But here we go.
He stays out about 10 minutes when he goes out.
Does he?
If he wants to. If he wants to, yeah.
Now, do you guys have to put him on like a chain or anything, or does he just run free in the yard? How does that?
Not when he's in the garden, you know.
In the garden?
I let him outside. I let him outside in the garden, in the yard. He just runs around.
Oh, okay. So he does have an area where he can just run free then.
Yeah.
He does never.
But he has been a pain in the ass before, though, where like he has been left home and he's gone out on the leave, and I'm just like,
so like he doesn't ever try to run off or anything. He's a good dog that way. Has he ever tried to run off before?
He can't if the gate's shut.
Here comes trouble.
No, but would he if you let him? Like, is he the type of dog that would just stick to his property, or would, if he had the opportunity, would he take a stroll?
No, he's go on a wander.
Would he? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's done it a couple times with the gate's been left off.
Ace Hunter says, I could be wrong, but I think we keep track of who we have on our team. That's what I do.
He does come back, though. He will come back. It's what he could do about my leave and stuff I don't want to do. Always very good.
Hitman says, how do I see who I have if I have someone like I should? Who are you supposed to have?
A matchup like this, it's one that the locker room has wanted to see. It's one that the WWE Universe has wanted to see.
Who are you supposed to have? I didn't know. Did you claim somebody? Or did Luke claim somebody for you? Like, Hitman's wondering if he has someone, if he has a wrestler claimed.
I don't think he's been active.
He said, I don't know what that's supposed to say now because Luke hogged the team I want. Oh, Luke, I got you. Okay. So who was it you were looking to get?
Right, so basically, right, I remember now because we were both supposed to have the Water 16 because he wasn't here. I claimed the bro.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you're not active, then there's no point in having the claim wrestler.
Who were they going to claim? Oh, you wanted one of MCMG, gotcha. We agreed. Then he took both.
I was going to let you have both. I was going to have one of them, but you weren't active, so you waited.
Oh, I see. So you told him you were gonna help him out with a wrestler, and then you took it back. You took the gift back. How rude. How rude.
Or outside the ring. You've really gotten on his bad side.
I was just reading the rest.
You can easily just grab them wrestler though. Not them.
Yeah, I mean, do you have other wrestlers you like besides Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin? No, you don't have to be sub, no. Nobody has to sub ever. Just some people do. Just some people do.
Yeah, it can be hard. It could be active.
Yeah.
It's all
Now, I'm on PS4, so you'd have to give me the information. If you're not on PS4, you'd have to give me the information so I can create the wrestler for you. But that can be done, no problem. What's the other one? Somebody else got a hold of me on Whisper. Is it Janny from your channel? Yeah. I'd like to have Rob Tyson here. Well, I mean, we can absolutely do that, yeah. Is Rob Tyson related to Mike? Hitman says nope. He is not. So again, I'm choosing to remove myself from this matchup only because Gonola, of course, waltzed in during the first match. They are tone setter during the TWA Speed Championship match and banned me from a match, but I literally forgot about it. We've been having a lot of different conversations about a lot of different things, and I was trying to catch up on shoutouts. You know, it was a little chaotic, so I did forget. So once the bell rings, I am removing myself from the broadcast booth for this match. So you'll be left with Moon Raider and Luke the Gooner 94. Make sure you guys give them hell. Ask them questions. See if they'll sing you songs. I mean, I don't care. I'll be off the broadcast booth. I don't have to listen to it. So you can do what you want there, but because Rob Tyson would take a while. How can you see? Well, we have a claimed superstar section, so anybody that's not there is available, and then you can just look up the roster, the 2K25 roster, and go from there. But we do have a claim section on Discord. We do have. Actually, let me just drop. I can never remember who is on our Discord and who is not. So there's our Discord link. If it's not working, let me know and I'll fix it, but it should. You're too lazy to go to Discord. Well, I mean, you don't have to do it right now. It can be done later. It's not like we're going to be able to put anybody in a match today. The event card is already written in stone. Right? We're already halfway through the show. This is our 5th match of the day, so we only got 4 matches left on the Wrestle Wars Genesis card. Time permitting, though, we may either finish the tournament or at least get the semifinals completed. I mean, nobody's played since then, so I'm assuming that your 14 is still winning, yeah. You'll just have to kind of keep your eye on the chat and see if anybody else beats it by the end of the show. But so far, nobody's done that. So far, nobody's done that. All right, bell is rang. Match is started. I was banned by Team Golanola, so I'm removing myself from the matchup. Enjoy the matchup. Enjoy Luke and Moon Raider. And I'll be back as soon as the match is over. How dare you. Of course I'll see you after the matchup, Ghastly. I'm leaving. How dare you?
Easier said than done, gentlemen. Kyle, what kind of mindset do you have to thrive in a no DQ match? You have to be willing to both dish it out and take it, Michael. Sure, there's the thrill of being able to use a chair without the worry of disqualification, but you have to remember that you're not the only one with that freedom. Yeah, swing that chair as freely as you want, but be prepared to feel it swung back at you sooner rather than later. Slim blade! Target acquired and destroyed. Nice side headlock applied. Good measure. Fends it off. Good counter. Counters to gain the advantage. Specifically targeting the leg. Dominic gets the better there. Dominic Mysterio front face on the cloud, whipped over into a vertical suplex, and Dirty Dom not done just yet. Here comes number 3. adrenaline to stay in the match. We're no closer to a winner just yet. Knee straight to the gut, stays on the attack. Off with a power slam, slips down the way. An inverted DDT. Trying to end this right now. Wait a second. Fear on the ropes. This is illegal. I didn't think this match was close to over. Oh no. Now possibly setting up for a submission move. Locked in and ready. To between, not something behind. Just like that top. Is that how she rolled the top alone? Oh man, this might be it. Two is still in this. Really had less than a second to stay alive there. Clearing off the announce table. This can't be good. Nothing but bad intentions in mind, I'm sure. Could this be the beginning of the end? CM Punk kneeing his way out. And he's free. Flips it opponent around and a pow right in the kisser. No telling what's underneath the ring tonight. And now he may be planning to turn this match into his very own Thunder. Oh, shot really swinging wildly now. No love lost between these superstars right now. Really trying to prove who the better man truly is. Stiff elbow will break that up. Lights off. There's two. Comes out on top in this tag team.
Whoa. Holy hell, that didn't take long. I mean, I knew it was going to get ugly quick, but that's absolutely crazy. Triple threat tornado tag team matchup. I thought I was going to be sitting here for a good hot spell. But ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all. What a match. Now, what did you get? Let me guess, you weren't paying attention. How dare you? How fucking dare you?
Guys, I was eating my toast.
You were eating toast. What did you put on your toast?
I just jabbed it there and...
What kind?
Just down, really.
Like strawberry jam, raspberry jam, blueberry jam. Like, would you?
Strawberry.
Strawberry, yeah. Now is it like? What is it like a like? Did you guys make your own jam?
I've got both of them. I've got raspberry and strawberry jam, but I use strawberry.
I love strawberry jam. I love strawberry jam. So phenomenal soul, ladies and gentlemen. CM Punk and the Phenom Joe Lincoln from Team Joe Link with a big win over MFT and the Ego Club. There is your new #1 contenders for immediately following our Iron to Gold stream preview. We've already got contenders for Tag Team Championships for immediately following our next big stream preview. It's always great to have, you know, action ready to go, stories running rampant. But congratulations to Team Joe Link. Pretty sure Joe Link was just about caught up with the match recaps and highlights. I don't know if he actually finished. Did he finally get to 675, or was he still at 674? Does anybody remember? But either way, 676 today. He's got more to catch up on. But what a matchup, and he'll be mighty happy that Punk and the Phenom are the new #1 contenders to the TWA World's Tag Team Championships. Again, congratulations to Team Joe Link. All right, here we go. Next match of the day, ladies and gentlemen. This is a rematch. Of course, Braun Breaker dethroned the one Elijah Archer. There's been one hell of a feud and rivalry. It's a raging rivalry at that between TDL, the Coalition, and of course the Vision. All butting heads, attacking one another, invading each other's, private. I mean, the Vision, of course, just invaded Archer Acres not long. You had to have been paying attention to the vignettes and the promos. All right, sounds good. But it's been chaos. It's been absolute craziness going on between those three teams. Today, Elijah Archer in a non-title rematch against Braun Breaker. Those two are, of course, going to lock horns again at Iron to Gold. But tonight, we get a little preview of what's going to go down at Iron to Gold, but it is non-title. Elijah Archer, the one versus the badass, is next. It is next. We're getting closer and closer to the betting rounds. We can actually have our betting rounds today. We are live in the land of purple. We are on Twitch TV. Therefore, we can have our betting rounds. Because when we're on YouTube, of course, we don't have that capability. I don't even have the capability of creating a poll. I can create a poll for the channel, but I can't create a poll for a live. Because I don't have some of the tools necessary for that. I still have yet to acquire them, if you will. Open those betting lines. You want to open a betting line for this matchup? I can do that. You know, now the betting rounds are the last 3 matches of our show, Hitman, just in case you didn't know that already. So make sure you don't waste any of your TWA coins during the betting rounds, because we open them automatically for the last 3 matches. Koloff size disgrace. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing, you know. There's been rumors about Koloff Payne making a return to TWA. How awesome would that be? How I mean, I don't know what Zach Payne thinks about that. You know, they've been allies, they've been foes. I mean, they were a hell of a team. You know, Koloff Payne was fantastic. I mean, he's a multiple-time champion, as is Zach Payne. Zach Payne, of course, in the Hall of Legends. However, Koloff is not. Doesn't mean he couldn't be, though. Koloff was fantastic. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the one, Elijah Archer versus the badass, Braun Breaker. It is the Coalition versus the Vision. Let's go. You never answered my question about getting Abyss. I feel like Soul Embers has Abyss, or somebody has Abyss. He might be claimed.
I don't think anyone has him. No,
check.
Soul Embers might have.
Again, you'd have to check the claim section.
I don't think you did it. Are you in the Discord, man? I can invite you to it if you're not in it.
I dropped the Discord link earlier, but then he said he was too lazy to... You checked through and you don't see Abyss in there? Because I swear somebody was going to claim Abyss. I thought Soul Embers was going to, but maybe not. I wouldn't ask him, but didn't check. I mean, if you want to claim... So what you have to do is you have to go to... see that little money bag there with Elijah Archer's face on it? You got to click that. And you either got to claim a superstar, or you can claim them as a season pass and have them for an entire season. There's different options. Or somebody can do it for you if they want to be nice and gift you. But that's how that works, if you want to claim a superstar. Good reason to save up those TWA coins. Mufasa is a bull. And here comes the one Elijah Archer. Getting ready to do battle against the man that dethroned him for the TWA Underground World Championship. Still not happy about that. Still very, very angry, as a matter of fact. Again, if you haven't seen the vignettes and promos, make sure you make your way to Discord, go to the roleplay section, check out some of the crazy things and antics that have been going on between TDL, the Vision, and the Coalition. I mean, TDL even broke into one of Elijah Archer's cars and rigged up an ink bomb to explode in his face when he keyed in his code to enter his car. It was no ordinary vehicle. It was a $30+ million piece of steel with wheels. Hitman is driving a Camry. Good old Camry. I mean, Toyota's made a lot of really good cars, to be fair. Moon Raider with the sub. Thank you, Moon Raider. Appreciate that. Luke the Gunner, you owe me. Hitman says you owe him. What? Do you owe him? I was supposed to open a betting line too, so let me do that real quick.
Well, have you not got enough to change? Have you not got enough to flip?
You know, that was the shortest amount of time I've ever been banned on any show. That match was fast. They did not waste any time going to battle on that matchup at all. Crazy. All right. Who walks out with the W? Is it going to be the one, Elijah Archer, or the badass Braun Breaker, the reigning defending TWA Underground World Champion?
Double champ in the building.
And there we go. Betting line is open. Open those big fat wallets. Do not be cheap. Pick a side. Take a stand. Do not sit on the fence. Who's walking it with the W here? Braun Breaker, a double champion currently. He is one half of the TWA Underground World Tag Team Champions, and he is the reigning defending TWA Underground World Champion.
I'll put a liar Archer on the win. You don't fucking win, right?
How dare you, sir? It is not my doing. Why do I got to deal with that? Why do I got? What do you throwing shade at me for? I cannot make Elijah Archer perform well. I could not make Braun Breaker a worse wrestler. That is ghastly. How dare you blame me for anything?
Hang on. Right, the reason why I did do the team redeem, but you weren't here. Trying to take full contract over the water.
Oh yeah, that's right. I actually do remember that.
On top of the mountain with those two titles.
It's like if you're not going to be here, if you weren't here for like a while, then you can come back different, right?
You still have.
Got to be active.
Who has Tiffany?
There's no point in me. There's no point in me having to keep playing the team with somebody who's not going to be here.
Might not be up for grabs, but to the challengers, so
Who has Tiffany?
I'm not saying that he's not going to be here now.
Trying to keep it, couldn't keep it locked in any longer.
He's not going to be active. Like you leave that people know though.
Leaps up.
You can always blame someone else.
Yeah, I mean sometimes.
I don't mind. If you're going to be active, I don't mind claiming a bit. I'll help you out.
That's the great thing about being part of the family Discord too, because we consider that being active. If you're still communicating and talking with people on Discord, we know you're still around, right? You may not make it to every single show, right? You might not make it to every show, but you're still hanging out with the fam jam on Discord and having conversations, and you know you're probably going to watch the VOD later if you do miss a show, but.
What's your best strategy to get the upper hand here, Corey? Well, those are two very beneficial attributes in WWE.
But I mean, you could always gift him with Abyss. I suppose. I'm just shocked nobody has Abyss. I swear somebody was going to claim Abyss. But even if somebody did say they were going to claim Abyss, if they didn't put in the claim section, then it is not a proper contract.
So let me know if you want Abyss.
The monster Abyss. It'd be great to see if somebody finally managing Abyss. Oh, Archer gets caught showboating. Damn. Nice over the head, belly-to-belly suplex there by Braun Breaker. The power and athleticism of Breaker is insane. AKO out of nowhere, busts open Braun Breaker. Looking for the 3 count here. Only gets a 2 count though on the champion. Archer looking for another AKO. Can he put the dog down again? He did it. Can he get the 3 count? Wow, he starched him. Holy shit. In the rematch, he might have beaten Archer for the championship, but that shows you the focus and level of anger currently being held onto by the one Elijah Archer, the leader of the coalition right now. He absolutely came in and starched the double champion in this rematch today here on Wrestle Wars Genesis. Wowzers. Take that. Oh, wait a minute, Rocky's not here. I'm so used to Rocky being here saying he wants Archer to lose. I was literally just going to address that, but he's not here, and he did not say that today. So I can't even... Well, how dare he? That's a conversation I always look forward to. Seeing... Well, I mean, that's something I'm sure everybody... I bet you some people have... They're keeping track of how many times in one show I say, how dare you, to Rocky Cross. I would imagine. That's probably a thing. But... So the one Elijah Archer with a big W over Braun Breaker, the double champion, as we head into Iron to Gold, where those two will clash again in a rubber match, this time for the TWA Underground World Championship. That's, of course, next Saturday afternoon. Ladies and gents, you don't want to miss it. It is going to be one hell of a thrill ride. The venue is already ready to go. We're just waiting till the countdown clock reaches 0, and it is showtime and go time. Showtime and go time. Time to turn and burn. As I said, I ain't able to redeem him right now myself. I ain't got the... Well, that's what Luke said, is he could do that for you. Soul, I thought you were going to claim Abyss at one point. Did you choose not to do that or what? Apparently it's not in the claim section.
He released him.
Oh, he released him? Okay. Yeah. I don't remember that for some reason. Redeemed World Tag Team Championship matchup. Oh, Phenomenal Soul's going to have some... So, wait a minute. No, I guess that would be for the women. That would be for the Triangle of Terror. There's Rocky Cross. I just got the live message now. Well, how dare your device be so laggy? What is that about? What is up with that? What is up with that? What are you on, an old Nokia from the 90s? Like, what the fuck? They didn't... That wasn't even a smartphone. But anyways, you just missed Archer's match, unfortunately. Much to your dismay, I'm sure, Rocky Cross. Archer won. Absolutely starched Braun Breaker. Lost his belt to him, and decided to starch his ass today, though. Starched him. Back-to-back AKOs. Whammo and whammo. Over and done. Just like that. Fuck's sake, Rocky says. How dare you, sir. Alright, congratulations to the leader of the coalition, Archer, with a big win as he heads into Iron to Gold to face Braun Breaker for the Underground World Championship. It is time for the betting rounds, and I'll make sure I issue the payout for that last one. And our first matchup in the betting rounds, it is TDL Mufasa and Eric Dangerous taking on Nathan Frazier and Axiom. Together, they are known as Fraxium. It is Fraxium versus TDL World Tag Team Championships on the line. And that is next. And I'm going to issue the payout here and then get a betting line open for our next matchup. We're in pretty good shape here. I think we might actually get to the tournament. We still have 2 minutes and fucking 40 seconds left on the betting line. We gotta wait. We're gonna have to wait. Somebody sing us a song or something.
I'll do it.
By the way, Rocky, your deity was here earlier, Glonola. He decided to subscribe to the channel and then dropped a little villainy. He did indeed. You know, I'm sure you're very sad that you had to miss that. Going to do something I never thought I would have to do. Are you looking things up? Yeah, there's a list of commands there. If anybody wants to know what some of the other commands are, there you go. Now, a couple of them...
I think I just got my base, I think.
Like the AKO, for instance, that's only something mods can do, but... What area do I do the claim in? So there's I believe is it in entertainment? And it's called Claimed Superstars.
I just did the thing for Abyss for him, so he's got a base.
Did you put it in the claim section?
I've done it in the channel for some reason.
Well, yeah, you got to redeem it here, but then you got to put it in the claim section so everybody knows he claimed them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's got to do it. I think he's got to do it. I think he's
TWA in your house match: Jack Stone and Archer versus Luke, Rocky Cross. Archer, you picked the match type. So Luke and Rocky Cross are going to team up against Jack Stone and Archer? That's strange. I mean, interesting, but strange. I mean, the Gooner does not like Death Authority. At least Stone and Archer get along. You know, they can have a beer together, play some pool. Not so much Luke and... So, I mean, that's just kind of like... It's almost unfair. I think Archer and Jack Stone would absolutely destroy them. They wouldn't even be able to get along. They would not even be concerned with... They'd be busy fighting each other. They'd probably, you know, try to beat each other. We wouldn't have to even do anything. Stone and Archer has history. They do. They absolutely do. They've been foes. They've been allies throughout the years. All right, so did I issue the payout? I did not. That's, you know why? Because there's still 17 fucking seconds left. That was a long 2 minutes and 40 seconds ever. Longest 2 minutes and 40 seconds ever. 5 seconds to go. Then I can issue the payout. It's not my fault. I mean, Archer absolutely starched Braun Breaker. That was insane. Absolutely insane. Alright, winner of the match was Elijah Archer, so there you go. Anybody that placed a bet? 110 goes to Luke the Gooner and Hitman, so nobody was betting on the matchup. Is what happened there.
Hitman's got a base for 30 days. Did a base for 30 days.
For 30 days? Okay. And then if yeah, put it in the claim section. And if he wants to have him for longer than 30 days, he can simply save up his TWA coins and do a different claim or a season pass.
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. All right, so who walks out? TWA World Tag Champs. Is it going to be
the claim section? What do we call the claim section again? Yeah.
It's literally called Claim Superstars, I believe.
Is it actually called that?
Yeah, I think it's in the entertainment.
I can't find it. Why the fuck can I not find it?
Look in the entertainment. It's probably in the entertainment section.
That's so weird.
So is it going to be Fraxium or TDL walking out with the gold? TDL, of course, the reigning defending TWA World Tag Team Champions.
But that's just funny how I just couldn't find that.
Did you find it?
Fuck, man. Yeah, I found it, yeah.
Okay. 10 minutes to make your bets.
It's literally called Claim.
It is called Claim, yeah. I try to simplify it, make it easy to find, but, you know, sometimes it's still a problem. Still a problem for some folks. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Fraxium versus TDL. TWA World's Tag Team Championships are on the line. Let's get things turning and burning, shall we? You got 10 minutes to get those bets in. As you did last time, but nobody wanted to bet on Archer and Braun Breaker.
Here comes a team that lives life.
I still wish I could actually place bets. You know, there should be a way that we can, like, if you're a mod, it gives you it reminds you you're a mod. Do you still want to participate? It should just say, you know, you're the broadcast host. Do you still want to participate and allow? How cool would it be if you guys could win money from me every show? All right. I think that would be sensational, personally. Sensational. Nathan Frazier and Axiom. You're leading on Blackjack, right? Yeah, you are, yeah. With 14. You gotta beat 14 Soul and Blackjack if you want to win that. Today's Soul Embers is Chris Jericho. He is the Ocho, the Wizard, the Learning Tree, the creator of the List of Jericho. There you go. You already beat Hitman with 16. Oh, here we go. Back to Embers did beat you, yeah. First attempt. Whammo. So now if anybody wants to win Blackjack by the end of the show, you got to beat 16. We don't have poker anymore. It's Blackjack. We do have the Lotto, though. Numbers are 2, 7, 3. Any combination of.
Might just be the night the title changes hands.
Apparently Stream Elements being an asshole, though. Rocky Cross, your cards have been dealt. And right now Rocky has, well, he's got 20. So Rocky Cross, just like that, leading at Blackjack with 20. Why am I not surprised? Usually he gets 21, so you guys are lucky. He was the first person to win the Lotto. I believe that was on YouTube. Was that a YouTube show, Rocky? Do you remember? I feel like it was. I feel like it might have been a YouTube show that he won the Lotto on. It was? Yeah, okay. Underground, wasn't it? Was it TWA Underground? If we had poker, I always got Full House, yeah. Actually, so did Rocky got Full House a lot too, actually. It gives you a random percentage. If lucky enough to get 100, you get a title. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 22%, 63% tag team championship worthy. Of course, I mean, if you don't have a tag team and you actually win the tag team championship worthy, you can actually either pick a team you want to see win the titles, or you can gift it to a friend that has a tag team or faction as well. There's still things you can do there.
The goal is obtaining those
95% world championship worthy. Getting up there. Getting closer. Of course, Rocky likes to get 99. The dreaded 99 is Rocky's favorite. I don't know why.
So here we go. The champs set to defend their tag titles. Obviously, no one can doubt the chemistry that the champions have. You can't become champions in the tag team division without
91% tag team worthy.
Yang to each other's yang is a primary reason
98
why they hold those titles.
for Hitman. It did always happen to you, 99. You got 99 a lot. It was kind of crazy. Like, that was just terrible luck.
To end things this early.
Terrible luck.
Turnbuckle he goes.
So what do you guys think? Who's walking out tag team champions? Of course, we all know that TDL didn't have the best of nights last night. By the way, if anybody hasn't already seen TWA Legends Night from last night and want to check out the VOD for that, it was live on YouTube. It was a very late show, so I would not be shocked if you haven't already seen it. But it was a fantastic show, so make sure you check it out. And of course, if you're already not following us on YouTube, make sure you follow us so you can know when we're live and you can join us there as well. But TDL ended up getting defeated by Edge and Christian last night, much to their dismay. Fantastic match, though. What a match it was. Traditional 2-on-2 matchup, but boy, did they go to battle. Edge and Christian became the inaugural TWA Legends Tag Team Champions. If you want to win those championships, you got to become a legend. Think Dice is broken? No, they are on. They're on a cooldown. You'll be able to do it again later. It's just that way people can still have a conversation in between people playing dice and lotto, etc. What you can do anytime you want is see what superstar you are, what animal you are, and what vehicle you are driving. So exclamation point superstar, exclamation point animagus, which is animal with a G-U-S instead of an L, by the way. That's easier to remember. And then exclamation point vehicle to see what you're driving. Hitman is a reindeer.
Opponent off the ropes. Those two are in such a cohesive rhythm out there.
You might have to try that again.
Using your opponent as the drum. Ruthless chop block. The challenger
driving a bug. You're a reindeer driving a bug right now. We don't know what superstar you are. Yeah, that's weird. Let me see if I can do it for you.
And it did not pay off.
Let me see if I can do it for you. Nope, won't let me do it for you either. How rude. Won't let me do it? Soul Embers is driving a Model A. Yeah, no. That must be on a cooldown too. That one shouldn't be, though. I don't know what's going on. Could be just Stream Elements being an asshole, though. Ace Haunter unable to do it.
And he makes the tag. Watch out, coming in hot.
Superstar is broken. I mean, it seems that way. Some people have been able to do it, and others not so much. I mean, I've already done it once. So, there's that. I ended up riding a bicycle. Of course I did, right? Everybody else gets jet skis and Volkswagen bugs, and I get a bicycle.
Springboard from the top into the elbow drop.
No, freaking hell.
I forget who I was. Was I Triple H or something? I forget now who I was. Yeah, I think I was Triple H, and I was a... What was I? An alligator? I think I was an alligator and riding a bicycle. So I was Triple H dressed up as an alligator riding a bicycle.
Creates separation.
Driving a scooter.
Kick from behind. Ouch. Tagged into the action.
A Black Widow is Hitman. Rocky's a seal. Driving a scooter. Black Widow driving a train. Yeah, if we could figure out what superstar you are, we would know who was dressed as that Black Widow.
Charlotte Hornets just tipped off against Atlanta Hawks in the NBA.
Really? Rocky Cross says, I'm Hulk Hogan as a seal on a scooter. Nice. You finally got superstar to work. It stopped being a...
Roman Reigns and even a Jets.
Yeah.
The champ taking a bit of damage.
Yeah, Nathan Frazier with a standing moonsaw on Mufasa. Wow. And another.
The W for Team Rhea Ripley and CCW.
Team Rhea Ripley and CCW. Rhea Ripley is working with Team Soul Embers here. They got the Triangle of Terror going on with Liv Morgan and, of course, Ashley Blackheart. Mufasa looking to turn the tides here. Turn the heat up a little on Fraxium. Nathan Frazier, to be specific.
Nathan dodges out of that. One face off applied into the final cut.
This has been a great match so far.
Here we go again.
It's been kind of just non-stop action since the bell rang. I kind of like it. But I mean, that tends to happen anytime one of these two teams are in the ring, so I suppose there's that. TDL is one of the most successful tag teams in TWA history. Very fast rising to the top. But they just didn't rise to the top. They started dominating. 37% championship. By the way, Archer, I am not 100% yet, but I have to clean my dad's flat tomorrow. And I don't know how I can do it. I mean, it's going to be a tough thing to do, yeah. I see where you're going with that conversation. It's just one of those things you're just going to have to suck it up and do it, right? You're just going to have to play the man card and pick up your trousers and get her done. But it's going to suck. They're even up there with weapons of... Yeah, they are, yeah. I swear, Roll and Superstar just don't work for me. Ooh, that was close. I mean, Axiom just barely got that right shoulder up. I thought it was going to TDL right there. I thought it was a championship title retention happening. But Axiom kicks out right at the last second. How dare you drop a house on me? Ghastly. That is ghastly. Unjust, too, by the way. There's no call for that kind of behavior. Unjust. Oh, Jesus. Eric Dangerous went flying over the top turnbuckle, but there was nobody home when he landed. Nathan Frazier had jumped up onto the ring apron right as he was flying over the top rope. That had to hurt. That's got to take something out of you for sure. That's got to take something out of you.
The challenger struggling for anything here. Yeah, he's just running on fumes now.
Ooh.
Axiom at the mercy of his opponent. Axiom now just trying to survive.
Eric Dangerous drops Axiom. like a sack of potatoes. Mufasa in to pick up the pieces. Axiom needs a tag here. He needs to get Nathan Frazier back in there. So I do have a list, too, by the way, before we completely forget about it. You guys want to check it out?
This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it.
So, the list I have, where'd it go? Here it is. It's from WatchMojo.com. It doesn't list who wrote it, but it's the top 10 wrestling moments that broke the internet. So I thought that might be kind of fun. Might be interesting to have a look at. So number 10 on the list, and again, it's the top 10 wrestling moments that broke the internet. Number 10 is the Montreal Screwjob. So the Montreal Screwjob may have occurred in 1997 before the advent of modern social media, but its deeply controversial nature reverberated everywhere, including the internet. In fact, it's often regarded as the first wrestling event to ignite widespread outrage among online fans. Lighting up plenty of chat rooms, the real-life act of betrayal unfolded during the 1997 Survivor Series, where Vince McMahon infamously screwed Bret Hart out of his championship in front of a stunned Montreal crowd. This to ensure Bret didn't bring the top title to rival WCW. Decades later, fans still scrutinize the incidents, fueling an online debate that remains as intense now as it was back then. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all. The winners of the match, and still your TWA World's Tag Team Champions. Representing Team Mufasa AGC and Galaxy Phantom, it is Mufasa, the Future M, and Eric Dangerous, better known as TDL, the Dangerous Lions they are. And they're going home with their gold after taking out Fraxium. Next on the list for TDL, of course, will be the Coalition, as they look to continue and further their rivalry at Iron to Gold, much like Archer will do with the member of the Vision, Braun Breaker, the double champion, as Braun Breaker will put his TWA Underground World Championship on the line against the former champion Elijah Archer. So yeah, that was number 10, was the Montreal Screwjob. We'll get back to it as soon as the next match starts. I can issue the payout for that, I believe, probably by now. I can. Alright, so the winners of the match were TDL. Only 340 TWA coins on the line there.
Making their case for one of the best teams around with that win. They say when you know, and I know.
They went to Rocky Cross and Hitman. Usually the pots are a lot bigger than that, guys. But at least you're winning. You're making the right choices. Betting on the right people. Alright, here we go. It's co-main event time for Wrestle Wars Genesis. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a 1v1 matchup. It is Maxine Kitty from Team Honeybee Wrestling taking on Lyra Valkyria for the TWA Television Championship. That is next. I'll get a betting line open for that. Here we go. So who walks out TWA Television Champion? Is it going to be Maxine Kitty? Or the reigning defending champion, Lyra Valkyria? And as usual, 10 minutes to get your bets in. And there you go. Betting lines are open. And here we go. It is co-main event time for the TWA Television Championship. Let's rock and roll. Maxine Kitty versus Lyra Valkyria. The main event is going to be a banger, though. Christian Hart, of course, putting his TWA Television Championship on the line against El Grande Americano in our main event of the night. Well, the main event of Wrestle Wars Genesis. I think at this point, guys, I think we should probably dive back into our tournament, too. Of course, that depends. If Christian Hart loses his championship, the tournament's null and void. Because we didn't complete it yet. If he defends his title tonight against El Grande, then we're good to go.
Pressure on this woman. Tonight is where she needs to prove that she's championship material.
Maxine Kitty, the reigning defending TWA Women's World Champion. Looking to become a double champion. Wants to hold both the World and Television Championships at the same time she does. Can she beat Lyra Valkyria is the question. We're going to find out. A little less than 8.5 minutes left to get your bets in if you guys want to place a bet on the matchup. So far, 0 bets on the match. Rocky Cross dropping a pipe bomb. The camera lights up onto Rocky Cross, sitting on the Death Authority tank. Gooner, I believe Jack Stone wants to team up with Archer to attack yourself and I. No, that's what Soul Embers was redeeming. But yeah, it says Gooner, I believe Jack Stone wants to team up with Archer to attack yourself and I, but I know we not be seen on the same page, but for one match only. Not for you or for myself. I will do it for the fans. Rocky Cross will fight with Gooner against Archer and Stone. I am happy to show them Muppets what it's like to challenge us. Alrighty then. Question of the show, who is your favorite champion of all time? Rocky Cross says John Cena for male and Nikki Bella or Trish. What do you mean Nikki Bella or Trish? They're not even on the same level. How dare you, sir? That was Rocky Cross that said that. I asked, yeah, it's the question of the show, who's your favorite champion of all time? He said for men, John Cena.
Mariah.
Definitely a big fight field.
Mariah?
Yeah, for me.
Okay.
Paige.
Yep.
Nikki Bella doesn't even scratch Trish Stratus in any shape at all.
No.
What's off with that one?
No, that's a strange Nikki or Trish. So I mean, if you've got the two, you can quickly eliminate the one because Trish is way better. So you may as well just say Trish. you don't. Oh, Rocky says I don't like Mickey James. He says. He's trying to rage bait you. I think he is. He wants you to. He wants you to snap. He wants you to lose it. Just go crazy.
I don't like people from Newcastle.
I don't like people from Newcastle.
Yeah, I can rage bait as well.
Oh boy.
I don't even care. I'm fucking off. I like all North.
Yeah. Archer, I know. I know you're a villain. You're a straight up villain. Look for the males. I'm old school. Pat Patterson. I mean, Pat Patterson was a good wrestler. First ever. That is. There's something wrong upstairs. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. Pat Patterson was the first ever WWF Intercontinental Champion too, right? So, I mean, yeah, he was a good wrestler. I mean, my favorite wrestler of all time is Bret Hart. But I also liked other people. I mean, you know, Mr. Perfect was absolutely awesome. Matter of fact, Bret Hart will tell you Mr. Perfect was better than him. Yeah. Females, you got to go with China. Well, I mean, China's a better... Yeah, China's a better pick than Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella should not even be on the radar.
Nikki Bella is not even the fucking top 20.
Never gives up. Never stays down.
I don't even think she'd be a top 30, to be honest. But I mean, at one list we had, though, however, that one list that put Nikki Bella above Mickie James and Trish Stratus. Remember? It's like, what? And why would you even? And that's another thing, though. Why were I can't remember. Yeah, I know she was higher. So why were Mickie James and Trish Stratus that low on that list to begin with? That was just ridiculous to begin with.
I think Nikki was higher than Trish as well on that fucking list.
Yeah, but they were both underneath Nikki Bella. That was ghastly. Welcome in, Oni. What's going on? You're just waking up? Did you have a lovely little nap, little cat nap? Excellent. I know earlier you were going to get some food. What did you get for food? I never did ask you what you were getting for food earlier. We're talking way earlier, but...
Oh, I got KFC.
Ooh, did you just get a bucket of chicken, or what'd you get? Popcorn chicken?
China was good. China was good, but she wasn't a better wrestler. China was
three-piece box.
People said that.
China? Oh, I'd imagine so. I mean, she was a brute. You know, she was a... Yeah, she was. She was a... Jesus Christ, she was...
I mean, you can't really compare that, though. I mean, not many women could best wrestle.
I wouldn't say she was ever a great wrestler, but she was definitely
to be honest, though, like, not many of the women that I would say wrestled the men who wrestled apart from China.
Apart from China, yeah. Yeah, she won she ended up winning the Intercontinental Championship from Jeff Jarrett. Well, no, it was like I think it was called a kitchen sink match or something. It was like, it was like they had everything at their disposal basically to beat each other with, and so I mean, I'll be honest. Back then, even though now you look back and you think it's pretty cool she actually accomplished that, but back then I was not a fan of China beating, much less fighting, but beating Jeff Jarrett for the Intercontinental Championship. Yeah. Yeah, but to put the title on her was kind of weird, though.
China was cool. I wouldn't say China was my top 20 thing like that. I think that's wrong. China was a different time, no,
yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
China was fucking good, don't get me wrong.
Soul says the only female in the Rumble back then. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, she was, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, no, she is, yeah. Can't take anything away from her. Alright, so we may as well get back to that list. Number 9 on the list is Cody Rhodes' return to WWE.
Well, I knew that was going to be there.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't know it was going to be number 9, but I figured it'd be on there because, I mean, that was a pretty explosive moment as far as the IWC goes, right? Well, that's it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that, the co-main event is over and done with.
Who would you say
the winner of the matchup and your new TWA television champion representing Team Honeybee Wrestling. It is Maxine Kitty going home with the gold. She is now a double champion. She holds both the TWA Women's World Championship and now she holds the TWA Television Championship. So congratulations to Maxine Kitty and Team Honeybee Wrestling. Fantastique. So yeah, Cody Rhodes' return to WWE was number 9. So it says, after helping build All Elite Wrestling from the ground up as a founding executive vice president, Cody Rhodes shocked the world by returning to the company he famously exited, WWE. This full circle moment immediately ignited the internet, with fans and critics alike buzzing about the prodigal son's return and what it meant for both companies. His emotional entrance at WrestleMania 38, coupled with a high-profile match against Seth Rollins, cemented Cody's comeback as one of the biggest wrestling stories of the year. The return also added plenty of fuel to the online rivalry between AEW and WWE. Not that I think there's much of a rivalry between those two companies, to be fair, but, you know, it's just not really a thing. I think it's more of a thing in some fans' heads than it really actually is. I mean, I'm sorry, you can like WWE or you can not like WWE, but they're the global juggernaut, man. They're everywhere. They're pulling in. It's you know what I mean? Yeah, they're just, you're not, don't worry about it. The best thing to do is not worry about WWE. Much less talk about them on your programs all the time and mention them by name and this and that. And,
I would do it.
you know, it didn't work in the Attitude Era when Eric Bischoff tried it. It doesn't work now either. You know what I mean?
Once TNA realised you couldn't compete with him, they stopped him,
Yeah. Yeah. Worry about your product and improving it and continue doing what you do. Because AEW, you know, I liked AEW when they first came onto the scene. You know, their pay-per-views were stellar. I always said it's one thing to do a show once in a while. How are you going to be when you have to do it week in, week out? Not only do they have to do a show week in, week out, they went crazy and now they have multiple shows. But I mean, you know, things aren't great right now. Right?
Everything's great. Everything's great.
What is, I forget if we talked about this after we went live or before we went live, but what does everybody think of the new AEW National Championship and the fact that it's an exact replica, if you will, you may as well call it a replica, of the NWA National Championship? It looks the exact same. The only difference is the red on it and the fact they changed the logo from NWA to AEW. That was lovely. Did you forget your mute button or what? How dare you? Who the hell wants to listen to that? Gaslight. But yeah. I should issue the payout. Did I just do that? I was doing something. Okay, give me a minute. I'm just going to issue the payout for that match, if there is one. Whoops. I must have done it already.
New champion, don't let me champion.
Because it's not letting me, yeah, I must have done it already. Alright, so we're moving on to the main event. After a huge win by Maxine Kitty over Lyra Valkyria, now the new TWA television champion, double champion, is Maxine Kitty.
I did the payout.
Oh, you did? I was wondering what was going on there, because 1 minute it was there, the next minute it was gone. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Am I going crazy? I mean, I probably am. You know, we have to deal with Rocky Cross week in, week out, to the point we have to have cooldowns on things so people can still chat.
Yep.
Oh, Rocky, how dare you? How fucking dare you, sir? But anyways, main event time. I'll get a betting line going here in just one moment. I've been waiting for this one. This one exciting. Now, we all know the Iceman Christian Hart. I mean, he's had a phenomenal season 6. His career resurgence this season alone has been phenomenal. He's probably Wrestler of the Year if you ask everybody in TWA. But I mean, last night he had a bit of a rough night. Ended up losing the TWA Legends Championship to Carino Sinister Farmer from Team Cornhusk Show. So I mean, I don't know if he's 100% coming into this match or if he's not. If he's in a foul mood or a great mood, because he still holds 2 championships, right? He was a Triple Crown champion. First time in his career. First time in 6 seasons that he became a Triple Crown champion. Of course, that works differently here in TWA than it does in some promotions. Here, to become a Triple Crown champion, you must hold them at the same time. You don't have to just win them throughout your career leisurely, you know, over a 20-year period or whatever. No. You need to hold them at the same time. How difficult is that? Go look at the list. 6 years, there's not many. You know, there's not many. There's more women that have done it than men, and even there's not many in the women's division. We did have the coldest bitch on the planet, however, January, become the first ever person to hold, not 3 titles at one time, not 4 titles at one, hell, not even 5 titles at one time. She continued on and collected 6 championships, held them at the exact same time, was also part of one of the most successful tag teams in any promotion of all time, Winter Swarm, where they literally won every championship there was to hold. And then a couple years later, B. Jackson did what January did and continued that on, became the first ever septuplet champion. Sextuplet champion, septuplet champion, doesn't matter. I will not be surprised if nobody ever equals that feat again. It is a tough thing to do. Tough thing to do. But here we go. Christian Hart's in action again tonight. It is El Grande Americano versus the only American-born Hart family member, the Iceman Christian Hart from Team Christian Cool is next. It is our main event, and I'm getting the betting line open right now. So he already did. No, he didn't yet. Okay. So who walks out? TWA World Champion. Is it going to be... Or sorry, this is for the television championship. I don't know why I said that.
It's the main event.
You know what it is it's because Maxine Kitty won the television championship, but she's also the TWA Women's World Champion. Alright, so who walks out TWA television champion? Is it going to be El Grande? Alright, is it going to let me do it? There we go. Good for you. El Grande Americano from Team Infinitoni.
Hey, El Grande Americano was a former European champion. I'm a European champion. I'm my fucking Joe. So.
Fantastique.
Fantastico.
Or the Iceman.
Yeah.
Christian Hart. Oh, what's going on here? Let's try that again. There we go. The reigning defending TWA television champion. He is also the reigning defending TWA Underground Pure Submission champion. As always, 10 minutes to make your bets. And there we go. Betting lines are open, so open those big fat wallets. It's party time. It's showtime. Showtime and go time. Time to turn and burn. Name your cliche. Time to get the show back on the go. Christian Hart, El Grande Americano, TWA Television Championship main event. Let's go. And then, seeing how we have time, we may as well dip. See, here's the thing. If Christian Hart loses to El Grande Americano, the tournament no longer exists, because it was actually a tournament for the television championship. So the tournament would have to restart. The quarterfinals would have to start over with a new champion. If Christian Hart wins and retains his title here tonight, we can actually proceed with that tournament.
We are about to see something.
So we'll see what happens here.
Here we go, gentlemen. Huge title match coming up.
And a huge opportunity for the champ to prove to everyone that they're...
To be fair, I was actually going to continue the tournament last night after TWA Legends Night. Again, if nobody saw TWA Legends Night last night, it was a very late show on YouTube for a variety of reasons. Neither here nor there. It was a very late show. We used to do late shows all the time. Hell, we used to call ourselves the late night place to be. Now we're just the most must-see show on YouTube and Twitch TV. Arguably, of course. But anyways, we used to run late all the time. I remember still being live at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. It was absolutely ridiculous. Of course, my work schedule and lifestyle has changed quite a lot since those days. So most of our shows are during the daytime, or the afternoon, at least, like it was today. But it was late last night on YouTube, but TWA Legends Night was absolutely phenomenal. You want to check it out. And of course, this is our last live show until next Saturday. The 3rd annual TWA Iron to Gold stream preview is going to be absolutely off the hook. An extravaganza, a spectacular, a thrill ride of a show. Here comes the double champ. Until last night, he was a Triple Crown champion. But Carino Sinister Farmer, from representing the Wolfpack, of course, one of the most notorious factions in TWA history, and a member of Team Cornhusk Show, defeated the Iceman last night in what most probably considered an upset. I think most people expected the Iceman to defeat Carino Farmer and retain his championship, but that did not happen. But he is still the pure submission champion for TWA Underground and the TWA television champion, at least for now.
Standing tall with both of his titles. He's not planning to let go of either one of them.
But who is walking out? TWA television champion. Get your bets in. You still have 6 minutes and 50 seconds to get those bets in. Don't be cheap. Open those big fat wallets. So far, there's only 400 TWA coins in the pool. Gaslight. Teeny tiny pots today. Nobody's got the gambling itch today, apparently. I'm not going to lie, I'm a huge Christian Hart fan, and I always want to see Christian Hart win. And seeing how Christian Cool's not here at the moment, and he won't find out about this until probably like way early in the morning. Either before he goes live or after he goes live. But sorry, Christian, I want to see El Grande beat Christian. What do you mean, does he have a channel? You didn't know Christian Cool had a channel? You've never been to his channel?
No,
what the fuck? You've known him for how long now? Holy shitballs, Luke, I'm telling him. We should all tell him. We should all DM Christian Cool on Discord. And I know, and let him know that, you know, Luke did not deem it necessary to follow his channel. That's disgusting. You know what? We're going to give Christian. Don't blame me. It is your fault. It is Luke's fault. Don't listen to him, Christian. It is all Luke. All Luke. Alright, there we go. Christian Cool has been shouted out. So if you're not following Luke, click that heart at the top of the screen and follow the captain of Cool. The leader of the Cool Kids. Which I still think is weird. Rocky Cross says, how dare you, Luke? How dare you, how dare him? Are you following Christian Cool? I'm on my phone and I don't see the betting stuff. Click the money bag. Click. If you click the money bag, Mufasa, there's over 7,600 TWA coins in the betting pool at the moment.
I just didn't really think of when you were saying that, but yes, you haven't seen him talking all the time. You never heard him though.
He plays all kinds of different, like he's a variety streamer. He also streams board games, and some of them are actually pretty cool. Some of them are pretty cool. I've never been a big fan of playing that kind of board game myself. Just because a lot of time and effort goes into those games, man. A lot of time and effort. But, I mean, Christian has a ton, and I mean a ton of board games at home. He might own more board games than anybody I personally know. It's nuts. Like when most people move and have to move furniture, like couches and chairs, I mean, his furniture just built out of fucking board games. He doesn't have furniture, he's got board games and a fridge. He's got a Cool Wave too, we know this because he used to put it on all the time during our shows. Then he'd come and eat on the broadcast. Does everybody remember that? Everybody remember Christian Cool smacking like a cow while he's eating his goddamn dinner? Usually probably after getting into a fight with his then missus. Who was Cray Cray, by the way? Little Cray Cray. Poor Christian. Poor Christian. Bless his Christian heart. So yeah, the cooldowns have worked well tonight, don't they? Yeah. people were actually able to chat without having blackjack played every 30 seconds.
And he tosses it.
There's no money bag on yours? It should be right beside the chat. Like that thing you click to redeem things.
I see it.
Yeah.
Intense look in the eyes as he calculates.
You don't money on it. Money.
So if you don't see the money bag, just
From behind, hooks the leg.
just click whatever it is that's there that you would use to redeem. It should pop up the... I think the betting lines are still open. Yeah, you still got about 2 minutes to make a bet.
Made a bet.
Did you? Okay. On El Grande, I assume. You're not going to be a Boss Apollo and bet on the other team just in case. So yeah, Christian Hart needs to win here if we're able to, if we want to continue our tournament. If El Grande wins, the tournament has to start over. Which means we'll probably resort to a Legends matchup for Go Home Happy match. That's what we've been doing most of the season for Go Home Happy matches. We have Legends matches. But right now it's not looking great for Christian Hart. And that is it. That is all. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match and your new TWA television champion, representing Team Infinitoni, El Grande Americano.
No way.
Holy crap. Not only did he beat him, Christian Hart... Christian Hart has lost 2 straight matches and 2 straight championships, the poor bastard.
Wow.
It's been a tough weekend for Christian Hart. Wow. Yeah, so the tournament now null and void, because I don't think it'll automatically put El Grande in there in place of Christian.
No way fucking Christian Hart lost El Grande.
I can't issue the payout this time, though.
No?
Because I made a bet.
Oh, yeah, right. Alright, I'll do that right now. Well, maybe I'll do it in 3 seconds. That was a fairly quick match. El Grande made short work of our triple or once. Anyways, up until last night, he was Triple Crown champion. Now he's not even a double champion.
That's crazy,
It is crazy. Alright, let's see here.
This guy up like he's the best champion ever and all that. And yeah, and he goes, he's El Grande. Well, I'm going to tell him.
I mean, you're not wrong. What the fuck is that W.I. Grande Americano?
I'm not wrong.
Apparently I had a typo.
I think he's superstar, yeah. Superstar, yeah. Really
well, his season 6 is undeniable. Like, he's just done so fucking awesome. A couple of losses. And, I mean, he lost to El Grande and he lost to Carino Farmer. What do you do? El Grande's had a great season 6. Carino Farmer, multiple-time champion in the last, 4 seasons Carino Farmer's been around, I think. Not something that exactly tarnishes your resume, if you will. Alright, so, payout was issued. $10K go to Ace Haunter and 3 others, so congratulations. So now, I don't think we have a tournament. I'm pretty sure it will not allow us to continue that tournament. Because Christian Hart lost his championship to El Grande Americano.
Yeah. The thing is, you did the tournament outside universe mode, so titles outside universe mode are not affected.
That's true, but Christian Hart is also not the champion, and he's the one riding the pine
so
in the tournament.
Have to fix everything, and it'd just be weird.
Yeah, I don't even think you can. I think I'd have to start the tournament over. We'd have to do the quarterfinals all over again. I think. So, yeah, the tournament is now null and void. Null and void. So what I'll do, though, is I will have another tournament, and I'll keep the same quarterfinals, because quarterfinals were pretty fire. So I don't want. Well, we won't be able to continue the tournament because El Grande beat Christian, and Christian was the one riding the pine. And of course, when we do tournaments, because we can't import a tournament into a universe mode, we have to do it outside universe mode.
Yeah,
right?
we do, yeah.
Yeah, Christian's not the champion now, so that tournament work. Like, it'll work, but I mean, it'll still show Christian as champion, and he's not the champion. So that's just kind of
outside the universe, isn't it?
yeah.
We didn't really think that one through before booking it.
No, we didn't. So what I'll do is I'll create a new tournament using the same quarterfinals. Just El Grande will be the television champion this time.
Christian in it though to regain his belt, maybe.
Well, no, I would keep the same quarterfinals because people have already gone.
Yeah. Keep the same quarterfinals.
People already went through to the semifinals, right? So I don't want to.
That's the problem.
Just now, the people that lost get a redo, so to speak.
Yeah. All you do is just simulate, and you just wherever the belt.
So Anna Jay became the first ever TWA Speed Champion today. We finally crowned a Speed Champion. I think she won with just a little under 30 seconds left of the match, I think, or something like that. Great matchup, though. Both Fallon Henley and Anna Jay come out just absolutely ready to pounce. I mean, Fallon Henley came running out of the gate with a friggin' famouser right off the hop. It was nuts. It was a high-octane, very fast-paced matchup. We finally got a new champion in Anna Jay. Luke the Gooner beat Austin Theory with main event Jay Uso as the special guest referee. Morgan and Tessa James, Death Authority West, beat the Judgment Day. Callie Carter and Selena Price, they are Ego's Paradise, of course, beat the Secret Hervis. Phenomenal Soul, CM Punk and the Phenom Joe Lincoln beat MFT and the Ego Club in a triple threat tornado tag team matchup. The one Elijah Archer absolutely starched Braun Breaker. Again, the level of anger and focus that he brought to that ring there tonight, because Braun Breaker holding the TWA Underground Championship that belonged to Archer. Archer definitely got some vengeance tonight. I mean, he went in there and he just walked all over Braun Breaker like he was an amateur. It was absolutely crazy, actually. 2 back-to-back AKOs, boom, put the dog down, 1, 2, 3. But can he do it at Iron to Gold? Because that is next. They will clash again over the TWA Underground World Championship. We'll see what happens with that. TDL, Eric Dangerous and Mufasa, of course, retain their championships against Fraxium. That was a fantastic match, though. Maxine Kitty defeats Lyra Valkyrie to become the new TWA Women's Television Champion. And then last but not least, El Grande Americano just continues to have a phenomenal season 6. I don't know. It's fucking crazy, but it's happening. And he beat the Iceman. Took his title away.
That's just nuts.
I didn't expect it. I wanted him to win. I said that at the beginning. That's why I apologized to Christian in advance, because I wanted to see El Grande win that title. And he did. He beat Christian. I was like, oh, fuck. Oopsie. I put that out there, and look what happened.
You know what? I'm going to throw in a redeem.
You're going to throw in a redeem? What are you going to redeem?
Let's see what happens.
All right.
Because I'm very
TWA
curious.
World Champ. Ooh. El Grande looking to become TWA World Champion soon. That's interesting.
I mean, he's been on a tear as of late. Let's see what happens.
That would be absolutely funny if you just won every belt with him.
We're going to pull a Mercedes Monet with El Grande Americano. Good God.
Yeah, except El Grande Americano is more relevant.
Fair. I mean, of course,
actually,
Mercedes just won. How many?
Actually more relevant.
How many titles does she have now? 14, 15? Because she just won the ROH.
Yeah, who cares about that?
Yeah.
Did she beat? She didn't beat Chris Scatlander, did she? For the fucking Women's World Champion. The whole fucking open up.
No, she won the ROH. I believe it was the ROH Television Championship. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was.
El Grande 20 belts. Ace Hunter says that'd be great. It really would. So yeah, we don't have a tournament to go to, but we could still have maybe a go home happy match or two. And again, all season long we've been having legends go to battle, and seeing how we have TWA Legends Night, I mean, it never hurts to see what legends we want to see at Legends Night next. And you could
do a dream match as well.
We could do a dream match as well. Is there any matchup like Hogan Warrior or Hogan Andre or Ricky the Dragon Steamboat versus Macho Man Randy Savage? Is there a match?
Have we got a Sting wrestler? No?
Do we have what?
Do we have Sting or not?
We do have Sting. Sting
versus the Undertaker.
Sting versus The Undertaker. Really? Now, would we make that a casket
Never
match for
heard
fun?
that one.
But that's the thing.
Yeah.
Do we make it a Hell in a Cell? Although Hell in a Cell in 2K25 is pretty, stink. They've ruined it. They don't even climb the fucking cell anymore. They barely leave the cell.
They're terrible. I've stopped booking them at my show. I don't.
Yeah, it's not what it was. They I don't know why they did that. What they needed to do was open the cell roof up so that you could go through any panel, not just certain ones, because sometimes that would take forever.
Yeah, I know.
Before somebody would go through one of the 4 or 5 slots that were available. I think it was 4 or 6, actually, not 5. It was 4 or 6. 4 sounds more accurate, but yeah. What do you guys think? Undertaker versus Sting in a casket match? That might be fun.
Yeah, I think so.
And I mean, we can have more, because again, we were going to go to the tournament here. I've got time here, a little bit of time, so we could have Undertaker versus Sting as our first matchup. Soul says, I need a beer. We'll grab a beer.
I'm trying to think.
Grab a beer and a smile, sit down, shut the fuck up, and watch the remainder of episode 676.
I want to see Mr. Wonderful in a match, but I can't think of against who.
All right, well, while we watch Undertaker versus Sting, you think of that, and that'll be our next one. How about that? All right, let's go. Wrestle Wars Genesis is officially in the books. Great show. Fuck, that was a good show.
That was good.
It was nice to have a new TWA Speed champion finally.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Only took us 3 weeks. All right, let's see here. Because the first attempt was a count out. The second attempt, or no, was it a draw the first time or a count out the first time? Either way, one of them was a count out, one of them was a draw, and then we finally got a new champion crowned. Okay, so we're going to do... Where's the casket? There it is. Casket match. Undertaker versus Sting. Let's do it. We'll continue our night with the Wrestle Wars Genesis Arena, of course. Whoops. Alright, so we want to do the man called Sting as he takes on the Undertaker in a dream match. Oh, I went the wrong way.
Why didn't this happen? For fuck's sake, it's just stupid. Like,
well, technically, it kind of did, but it didn't.
I know what you're on about. When he was before he was the Undertaker, he actually wrestled Sting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he actually did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Sting did fight Mean Mark Callis.
Mean Mark Callis. Yep.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And it was a good match too. Actually, to be honest, I don't know if you actually watched the match or not, but
that's actually not a bad shout, Archer. Not Archer. Ace. Orndorff versus Page.
Wow, that would be interesting.
I meant Diamond Dallas Page. I don't think Mr. Wonderful would be having.
If anybody's having problems remembering our redeems, or not our redeems, our commands, there's a list of our commands. Well, I mean, we'll see what happens. So far, we have 2 at least, right? We got Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff versus Diamond Dallas Page. Right now, it's the Undertaker versus Sting. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
He's putting on a brave face now, but I know the fear is creeping up on this man.
Don't forget, we also have the TWA Legends too, so if you want to see, say, Luke the Gooner face somebody, or January face somebody, Legends. Legends only.
What about Mickey James versus Wayne Dustin on the broadcast?
Hang on, I'm going to pitch an idea to move on.
Okay.
Hey, so I have this crazy idea. How would you feel about LA Knight and Moon Dust becoming a tag team?
What the hell happened to Sting's makeup?
Moon Knight.
Oh, that would be good. I actually like the name.
Anybody noticed that for some reason Sting is missing makeup here?
A lot of people don't know.
That's weird. I don't think that's never happened.
Sting. That's Steve Borden.
It's Steve Borden
Steve
Jr.,
Borden
ladies
is
and
in
gentlemen.
TNA.
TNA, how dare you, sir?
I said TW. Oh, I guess it is.
Yeah, you said TNA. How fucking dare you?
Well, this ain't TNA.
I mean, it was supposed to be Sting versus Undertaker. Looks like it is Steve Borden Jr. versus Undertaker instead. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Although Steve Borden Jr. did just debut in MLW.
Who's my favorite champion of all time? That's really one I have to think about.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Well, what's kind of sad is, well, I'm not gonna say it's sad. Like Hulk Hogan's the first one that comes to mind.
Yeah, I would imagine that would be one. Yeah, I mean, Soul Embers, of course, chose Pat Patterson as one of his favorite champions of all time.
But you know what? I think I got it.
To win. He will need to lean into that tonight in this casket match.
Well, I'd like to have
Indeed,
seen
you need
it
to become your
as a
darkest,
champion
most
more.
evil self to succeed in a casket match.
Kane, yeah.
More than ready to become
Absolutely.
They're not too
I mean,
good.
The
Yep.
thing about Kane is, well, technically, if we go by technicality, he's a 3-time world champion. If you count the ECW title.
That's
He
true.
won the WWF championship for a day.
Yep, that's true.
He won the World Heavyweight Championship.
24 hours you gotta show up. 24 hours you gotta-
Sometimes they acknowledge that one, and sometimes they don't. It's kind of weird how they handle that, actually.
Nah, you definitely know it.
All right, I'm going to be right back. I'm actually going to take this time to go grab myself a beverage, so I won't be too long, but feel free to keep conversation going. I can catch up when I return.
Nah, he's a former WWF champion. I mean, hell.
He still counts.
The only way to win.
Yeah, I mean, hell, Andre the Giant, for the longest time, was, well, I guess technically still is, the shortest reigning WWF champion.
Let the match begin.
Here we go. It's time for a casket match. One of the most sinister matches in our industry. In order to
I
win
was
this
looking,
match,
I
you
was
have to force
looking
your
every day.
opponent into the casket.
Champions in this
Trap
title.
him
So
inside.
after you then.
This match is
Straight
not for the
away,
faint of
going
heart.
for it.
Just to get in the ring for this kind of contest
That's
takes a
it.
ton of guts.
Ken
Well, there's no
used
count
to
out
be
to
my favorite. Ken was my
disqualifications in this
favorite.
match, so
Wrestler.
running away is still a viable strategy at this point.
Corey, this match is so twisted, it can make a competitor motionless. What's the game plan for a contest like this?
If you have a sadistic side, this is the night to bring it. Be the first to dissect your opponent. Make sure that you are the only person physically capable of shutting the lid on the casket.
I'm trying to think of his favorite champion. That's not Charlotte Flair.
Good defense from him.
Oh, crap, that.
Who did I really like seeing?
Shot right to the gut.
Undertaker gets reversed. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. Setting up for something here.
I already know the answer.
Who's wrong from this day?
Look at this. This can't be good.
Spine first onto the casket. I don't know about you, but I think I might rather be inside.
Oh, drop.
That arm's going to be sore for a while. Could affect all their offense.
Looks like he knew what was coming up.
Oh, God.
Saw it coming. It counters it. Ooh, here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
Out of everything under the ring, we're pulling out shovels now.
just makes me sick. He's no longer looking at his best. Lands the elbow. He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring. Frankie Butler, he's got a baseball bat. Just look at the methodical attacks of the Undertaker. Taker is digging another hole. Dodges away. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
I have returned. Alright, what have I missed? How's the match going? What have we discussed? Who have we banned? Hopefully we've banned somebody. Did we ban Rocky Cross yet?
Favorite champion.
Favorite champion? Okay. What? Oh, you said you're still trying to decide? Okay. That was going to be my question, actually. Blackjack's not working, or? Oh no, you got 9.
I did it wrong.
The dead man laying waste to his competition.
I got 9. We both got 9. Neither one of us are winning. Last I checked, Rocky was winning that with 20. He did not get 21 this time, however. Let's see if everything else is working again yet. They are. I am China. Dressed as a poodle. Oh boy. And I'm driving a tank. China dressed as a poodle. Right? Dressed as a poodle. Add that. Dressed as a freaking poodle. Steve Borden Jr. taken to the upstairs here. Yeah, he sure did. He completely missed the mark there. What the hell? What in the blue hell was that about?
Now, if he would have asked for this years ago, probably would have been CM Punk.
CM Punk.
Maybe, no, it's not. The question is who is the best champion. The question is who's your favorite champion.
Who's your favorite champion? Oh!
I thought you did right.
Tombstone pile driver to Steve Jr. I don't think Sting has ever come out with no makeup on before, though. I'm not gonna lie. That I was not expecting that.
Oh, Sting's the car's glitch.
Apparently. But yeah, I guess now we have Steve Jr. wrestling a Legends match. He's not even a Legend.
Steve Bart. He's wrestling Steve himself. He's wrestling Steve.
Everything he can do to create space here.
Or maybe it's Steve Jr.
Steve Gordon.
It's his son.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? Fires back with a crucial elbow.
Pretty decent match though so far. Oh my God! He's going to try and tombstone under. He did it. Wow. Now, do you think that would have happened? Do you think if that match ever came to fruition, do you think Sting would have tried to tombstone the Undertaker? I feel like he probably should have. I feel like that's something Sting would have had to done. Right? You want to take out the Undertaker? The best way to do that is to tombstone him, I would think.
He's wrestling as Steve Borden.
Yeah, he's definitely not wrestling as Sting.
Steve Borden.
And a double axe handle smash.
Steve Borden.
Can Undertaker withstand this onslaught?
He did.
The dead man won't rest here.
Then our next match, probably be our last match, to be fair, will be Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff versus Diamond Dallas Page. What's yeah, it would be. It'd be 12:30 for you right now, isn't it? Yeah, because it's 7:30 here. So
7:30 for you, 12:30 for me.
Yeah, 5-hour difference. Yep.
I would laugh if someone said that their favorite champion was Vince McMahon as ECW champion.
I mean, if that happens, just flat out ban them right away. Because we know they're trolling, they don't belong here.
Rocky would say that.
I can't believe
Showing a lot of resiliency. You have to give them that.
Well, earlier, I don't know if you were here for it or not, Oni, but earlier he had said that John Cena was his favorite male champion of all time, and when it came to females, it was toss-up between Nikki Bella and Trish Stratus.
He's finding himself in some territory he does not want to be in. Getting deeper and deeper into this match.
I mean, I don't even knock somebody if they want to like Nikki Bella, but to put them on the same level with Trish Stratus, like those are your two choices, and you don't know who to knock out of that lineup? I don't know. Crazy.
I don't know, it's weird. I think as a person, I'm not the biggest fan of Nikki Bella. Or wrestler.
No, yeah.
I think she's hot.
I mean, she's not hard to look at, no. And she did come in during the Divas era, right? So that's... But...
At the same time, it's like, I'm not a fan of the person or a wrestler. You can't wrestle or shit.
No. She could not.
James Ellsworth could wrestle better.
James fucking Ellsworth. Ouchie. You know who I think belongs in the Hall of Fame? As like possibly the greatest jobber of all time. He probably could have been more than a jobber. In today's wrestling scene, he would be more than a jobber. But Smiling Norman Smiley. That guy was actually a really good wrestler, and he put over so many people. Like he just jobbed to everybody and anybody. It was great. But that dude should be in the Hall of Fame, I think. You know who else should be? Demolition. What the fuck? Like, are we really going to keep denying them Hall of Fame entry? I'm not saying put, Crush, Axe, and Smash, but at least Axe and Smash. At least Axe and Smash. Undertaker with Sting's bat right across the noggin. Oh, it's Steve Borden, pardon me. That's right. I mean, you're not wrong. It certainly doesn't appear to be Sting, does it?
I was going to redeem it over tag team as a joke, but I'm not going to do it.
It came out with Steve Borden,
Oh, this time it is the Undertaker with a tombstone to the outside. A little tit for tat there. To be fair, Sting did it first, though. Sorry, Steve Borden did it first.
Steve Borden,
How dare he just come out with no face paint on tonight?
How dare you come out with Steve Borden?
Ace Hunter says Nikki Bella can't wrestle Botch City.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely outright.
Cannot disagree.
I didn't even care. They cared then. I just don't get stuff on. Like, why do we...
Apparently the New York Islanders are now tied with the Seattle Kraken. It is 0-0 in overtime. Holy shit. 0-0 in overtime. That's crazy. We never did finish that list. What I'll do is I won't read the overview of it all. I'll just let everybody know what is on the list. So we left off with Cody Rhodes returning to WWE at number 9. Montreal Screwjob was 10. Number 8 was The Final Deletion. That was all to do with Matt and Jeff Hardy and TNA. It was gimmicks they were doing, if nobody is familiar with and or remembers that. Number 7, Brock Lesnar's night after WrestleMania comeback. Number 6 is The Rock versus John Cena.
He's leaving the ring now.
Number 5, WWE buys WCW. Number 4, AEW debut. Number 3, The Yes Movement. Number 2, CM Punk's Pipe Bomb.
Let me guess, number 1.
And he turned it around.
Okay.
Number 1's Hogan's heel turn, right?
No, actually it's not. I thought it was going to be 2. No. So I didn't look at this list ahead of time. So I didn't really know. But and I don't disagree. I just thought it was going to be Hogan's heel turn. I really thought that would be it. But actually, number 1, the end of the streak, which of course is referring to Undertaker's undefeated streak at WrestleMania. But what I don't understand is how some of those things are on the list, but Hogan's heel turn is not on there. Right?
Hogan's heel turn practically started the Monday Night Wars.
Yeah. Yeah. That should have been on there ahead of Brock Lesnar's night after WrestleMania comeback. No offense to Matt and Jeff Hardy, it should have been ahead of the final deletion. Like, you got the final deletion on there, but you don't have Hogan's heel turn on there? Like, what in the blue hell?
That is weird, that.
It is weird. Even the Montreal Screwjob, probably, and Cody Rhodes' return, those probably should have been at least higher on the list than 9 and 10. Again, behind the final deletion and Brock Lesnar's night after WrestleMania comeback. Rock versus John Cena, I don't really have a big problem with it being at number 6. WWE buys WCW, yeah, AEW debut. The Yes Movement. Oh, give me one moment, my wife is calling.
Now's the perfect time to take him to his final resting place.
No! Throwing those down with such disregard for their opponent.
Oh my goodness! Ah, what a smash! That is just insulting. Reversal by The Undertaker. Oh, driving the elbow. Oh! Holy, meet the barricade. Oh, man. Stops the kick. Oh, my God. Superhuman power. A nice shot by The Undertaker. One of the best strikers in the business. And I'm concerned about all the damage that has been done here. Yeah, there's only so much your body can take. Uh-oh. Disrupts the attack with an elbow straight to the mouth. Oh, man. Oh, no, this one's as good as done.
Darkness is soon to follow. Here he goes.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket. They can't be human. That's ridiculous. And he now slides back into the ring. Oh, square shot with the back elbows ends that. That last shot did major damage. Blood's running down his face. Oh, no, into the casket.
Close the lid and it's over.
Can they close the casket? Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Back into the ring here. Going outside. What's he got planned here? Stepping out of the ring here. Chest. Oh, diamond-plated steel coming at you.
Yeah.
That may be the final blow that puts him in the casket. Oh, no, get out of there. Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
And just like that, they have won the casket match.
I can't believe it. What a battle. These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
you know this Undertaker's wrong on the game? The wrong song, and it's not Undertaker Night Gate. Everything is wrong.
Here is your winner, The Undertaker.
Casket is sealed, and so is this match.
A petrifying final moments to this match. Watching someone struggle for their life.
Might as well stay in the casket and take a nap at this point.
I have returned. Sorry about that. And I see we have a winner. Looks like The Undertaker, ladies and gentlemen, with a big win over Steve Borden. Luke's not going to let us forget it. It's not Sting. The man called Sting was supposed to arrive, but instead Steve Borden showed up in Sting clothing.
You know what's funny is they can't even get the that's not that Undertaker's wrong. That's not even the Undertaker Night Gate.
Yeah, no, I know.
That's the song that he had.
No.
No,
it's not.
With things strangely dodgy. Got Sting with no face paint on, and you've got fucking, that's not even the right Undertaker.
But the man called Sting, however, takes an L to The Undertaker in a dream match. A casket match, not to mention. Kind of fitting, though. The Undertaker wins the match. You know, it is a casket match. Who do you think would have won that match? Do you think Sting would have taken a loss to The Undertaker anyway? Or do you think they would have had Sting defeat The Undertaker? I don't know. It's hard to say. I was surprised
it's interesting what would have happened. Like,
I can't believe that never came to fruition. Well, he almost did. That if you guys remember, back when Undertaker ended up having that what the fuck was the name of the song? It was a Johnny Cash song, wasn't it? That he used?
Yeah.
But anyways, during that whole thing when they had those vignettes, those were supposed to be made for Sting, because he was supposed to be signing with the company and they were going to debut him, etc. It didn't happen, so they ended up using it for Taker instead, and they just ran with it. But
was it hurt?
No, it was like... Fuck, what was the name of it? I can't remember. I can't believe I can't think of it. Any other time I'd be able to think of it. I hate that. Anyways, alright, here we go. On to our next and final match of the evening. Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff. It's going to take on Diamond Dallas Page. What kind of match do we want them in? No holds barred, falls count anywhere, bloodline rules. It'd be funny to see who they'd bring to the ring. But, no, not bloodline. But, I mean, what do we want to put Orndorff and DDP in? Just a straight-up one-on-one matchup. All right. But anyways, let's get the match underway. And then, of course, we're going to be invading Glenola. He's got his birthday stream going on, so we're going to go over and say happy birthday to Glenola. But we'll get the match. Or should we just go now? Do we do Orndorff versus DDP first, or do we just go and wish Glenola happy birthday?
Depends what you want to do. Like,
because Orndorff versus... I'm just thinking, you know, Orndorff versus DDP makes a great Legends Night matchup.
We'll put it on Legends Night instead.
I think that'd be a fantastic match for TWA Legends Night. Or, you know, I don't think it belongs in a go-home happy match. I think we're actually doing it to discredit... to be fair... Yeah. Sting versus Taker probably would have been great too, but we didn't get Sting anyways. We got Steve Borden. We got friggin' Steve Borden. But should we do one final match, or do we just invade Glenola and say happy birthday? What do we think? Ace says we should go see Glenola and say happy birthday.
I mean, it's getting late now anyway.
It is. It is. We've been alive for 3.5 hours, and I say I think we do Orndorff versus DDP would make a fantastic. Legends Night matchup. I think that's the way we should go with that. So somebody should put that actually in. Well, I'm sure Oni did anyways. Or wait a minute, was it a redeem or just an idea? I forget. But if it's not a Orndorff versus DDP, was that a redeem?
No.
It wasn't a redeem.
That's
okay.
What would be a good match, and I just said Mr. Wonderful
versus somebody.
I don't know who, and Ace Hunter said Diamond Dallas Page.
Right. Yeah, even Ace says, save it for Legends Night. Put it in the redeem section or claimed or whatever, not claimed, redeem section. That way we make sure that match happens and we don't forget.
We're not doing anything now?
Well, no, we're gonna go invade Glenola. He's got his birthday stream going on.
Yeah, we just.
We're gonna go wish him a happy birthday. Looks like we lost a few people. Maybe they'll return while the raid's being initiated.
I got one more match we could do for Legends Night.
Okay.
Razor Ramon versus Carlito.
Razor Ramon versus Carlito. That'd be great, actually. That would be great, actually. All right, so
they had the same gimmick.
What a fantastic show that was. I appreciate everybody for coming out, as always. Again, our next live show will be Saturday. It'll be our 3rd annual TWA Iron to Gold stream preview. It is going to be an absolute thrill ride. You don't want to miss it. We probably will have some TWA in your house show matchups going on throughout the week at some point before we get to Iron to Gold, but there'll be no live shows until then. But we're going to go invade Glenola, say happy birthday, show them some love and support, and that's just what we're going to do. So make sure you say happy birthday. Hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll see you live next Saturday for the 3rd annual TWA Iron to Gold stream preview. A lot of great matches. I think we've already posted a teaser poster on Discord. I forget. Maybe not. If not, I will. But it's going to be a great show. But here we go. It's that time of day. You don't have to go home. You do have to get the fuck out of my channel and go over and wish happy birthday to Glenola. Let's go.
Well, another one in the books.
It is.